Hey, welcome back for round 2 in the same day. They stopped being loud. And when they're loud, I need to stop things. Because otherwise, if they're too loud, they may pollute the audio. And if they pollute the audio, they have a tendency to say the naughty words. And I literally, I can't have that. I unironically need to stop that shit before it becomes a problem. So, hopefully, it doesn't happen again. But we still have like a good 3 to 4 hours, so we're still raring to go. We got time. We got time to do things. Anyway, luckily I was sitting here dicking around and I remembered, hey, I gotta have people master this shit. So here's your grappler ring. And hey, guess what? Raphael's done. He doesn't need to master any more class. Like, once he masters grappler, he's just done. I can literally just set it and forget it. And that's +4 speed! No, baby! Any others? Any other takers? I mean, Marianne, yes, but that's a wrong answer. Fun fact. Fortress Knight for the Hilda, because fuck it, we never use any of the heavy armored classes. She looks really weird in that thing. Why does she have an iron skirt?
Ah, shucks.
Honestly, those are just fantastic stats. +6 defense, +4 res is so good. That's genuinely just fantastic. I don't think she's mastered Pegasus Knight. What am I doing? Okay. 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 Not okay. And okay. So then we slap him on the I don't have enough goddamn seals. Woo boy. Well, we'll worry about it later, because I have 2 free-ass sessions of training. And we have paralogs to do, so let's get her done. I'm also a little upset, because it's Fistful of Fish. And I can't go fishing right now. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. If only the other problem didn't come up so fast, I could have done everything. Oh, I actually forgot about that. I have done that in the first playthrough because someone told me to do it, then I have forgot that that's even a mechanic in this game until after the fact. Thank you for reminding me. It's gardening time, though. I'm gonna invite the gardener. You guys want a miracle bean? You guys want some North Fodland seeds, I guess? Also, welcome back, Sion. They stopped screaming illicit things that may get me banned on Twitch. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Fucking fantastic. I'm so glad don't have loud people. Ah, shit. It's round 2, baby. I'm also really a little upset because today is the Fistful of Fish. And normally, if it's really close to the end of the stream, I'll go like the rest of the week on stream, then roll it back off stream, do the Fistful of Fishing, and just redo everything I did so we can still get a full stream. But I can also get my fishing in. I'm not about to do what's about to be like... Where'd the audio go? Where'd the music go? Hello? Hello? Am I lost? I can't hear anything. I've gone deaf. And it's back.
Hey, welcome.
This is a horror game. It was spooky time.
Hello there.
I'm probably just going to say fuck it and go fishing on whatever the hell day I damn well please. Man, I both like and hate the integration of fishing, because fishing is, it literally just prints money. Buying these is just worth it. They're like stocks. You buy these and they give you more money. So, you're investing money now to get more money later. But it's really goddamn tedious.
What? Maybe.
And that's it. It's really slow and tedious. I'm not a fan.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. On the last night of the if a man and a woman go to the...
Ooh. I can't pick my true waifu. Oh, I only do Fistful of Fish because it gives you the most fish to sell. I mean, it gives me a shitload of cash, though. I also need it for food. I also need it so that way I'll have more things to feed my students at lunchtime. But yeah, I like the money it gives because I have a tendency to throw my money away. My real waifu isn't here, so we're gonna go with Claude. He's very basic, but I'm gonna be frank, I want to hang out with Claude more. I want to see what his whole story is.
I was at a village. She appeared.
I've also never romanced any of the house leaders. Okay, I'm sorry, Scion. I would have picked Sedith, but he's not an option.
Professor.
We have so much to do in so little time.
Hey.
We need to go talk to all of the people who could do the training. I'll be as basic bitch as I need to be, and I'll wear that badge with pride. I like vanilla. I swear. Why do you think I picked Dimitri first? I specifically resonated with him because he seemed like the most standard and just nice person. I just like that type of character.
I know not how far to take my search. Yes, I must not. I have a request.
Hey, go. I like blue boys. I'm still justified in that decision. I'm very glad I started with Dimitri. He's a good man. Except for when he's really not. But, you know, it's a character arc. We get better at this. Also, I'm gonna steal this book. Thank you, Petra, for teaching Gilbert how to wood carve. Thank you for your generous donation.
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas. Wait a minute. No, I did not want to do that! I accidentally mashed. But I'm actually very lucky because it actually taught me lances, which I kind of need, but I need flying. And... Actually, wait a minute.
Hey.
He gets over it.
What's this, the ball? It's an event for...
He gets better. I don't need lances anymore. I think I just need flying. Once I get flying maxed out, I can actively just sit down and ignore all of it. As I can just say fuck it and feed my students and whatnot to get more friendship points! Oh yeah, baby! Yeah, a lot of people died.
Before each
Hey, that's how war goes, don't it? Oh, dancing time. Hey man, history is written by the victor, or the justice goes to the whatever the fucking saying goes. Dimitri wins, Dimitri's a good man. Edelgard wins, Dimitri's a shithead. It's just that simple. I'm glad we can all come to this consensus. I think Sedith and Manuela are the only two who can teach flying, so anything beyond that are worthless. Also, I've actually had the first time ever where I nearly lost the dancing competition is when I was doing, again, Viola Solo, because I made Dimitri my dancer. That was the funniest shit, is every single thing he said. That is one of the hardest I've laughed in this game, is making Dimitri the dancer, and the lines of dialogue he has to say with like, "Are you sure about this? You have doomed us all, sir. Right. Why did you pick me?" And then when he wins, he's like, "There has to be a mistake. There is no way that I just won."
There's a dance contest as well? So, who will represent our house? I see. Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, people being mad. mad because dancer. Remember in the monastery? Ooh, I remember this one. That's Lindhart. Yeah, I remembered it. Don't you guys like having friendship points? Your friendship, yeah. Alright. I'm actually gonna have to do the support conversations before I tackle the rest of this, though. Yeah, this is gonna be very difficult. Miracle Bean, Luck. That's gonna immediately go to Raphael. Just because he's the only one I know who genuinely has a thing that scales off luck, and I'm gonna be frank, I want his fucking luck thing to proc as often as possible because it seems like it'd be dumb. That seems like it'd be fun and dumb, and that sounds like a fun time! Goddess Ring, Accuracy Ring. Okay, here's your Accuracy Ring. Put that down. Healing Staff. You don't have anything. Here's your Goddess Ring, I guess. And then, are we done? Yeah, we're done, because it's a leather shield. Who gives a damn? So, Giant Shells are defense and max HP. Okay. Max HP... Gotta go to a frontliner, logistically. Because at least the backup mages have Nosferatu. They can kind of tank it a bit. He has 28, 40, 35, but he's not a frontliner. 20... Ooh, he's bulky. Oh, Lysithia's so squishy, though. I remember definitively having a problem with Lysithia being one of the squishiest people. Because if they get even the slightest chance of getting at her, they just gun her down. Marianne's even squishier, but even then I still have her having defense +2, and I don't think she's ever going to unequip HP +5, because it's sword prowess. So it'd be sword prowess, defense, HP, and then I'd unequip faith for sword void +20, and magic +20 for special dance. So she'll always have +5 HP, just to give her a little bit more bulk. I'm trying my damnedest to shore that up. But you won't have that. That will go away at some point. So let's try to curb that in advance. And now defense. Holy shit, Hilda. 14. It's gotta be one of our frontliners, because our defense is not looking pretty. I'm thinking Cyril, but also... Oh yeah, no, I was gonna. Don't worry about it. Thinking Leone. Cyril supposedly has fantastic growth, so he should slowly get his way to having better defense than her. But I'm not sure. I'll just do the Marianne thing now. Fuck it.
Did you need something, Professor?
Whoa.
No. That's no good.
Okay. Alright, you know, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go see if I have something to drink, because I swear to God, I'm gonna need something to drink, because this game is sport conversations. They drive me to drink. But look at them all. Holy shit. This is why I'm so glad work has finally decided to clear up. I occasionally may have to leave for emails and phone calls, but at least I'm able to get in plus hours. Except for when, you know, people start screaming. But that's neither here nor there. Either way, we're gonna have to deal with all of that shit when I decide to get back, which is hopefully in about 3 hours and 50 minutes. Alright, be right back! dude! Scion! Guess what? And I have to specify you, Scion, because unfortunately no one else is here. Weevil fucked off to the ethereal realm. But dude! Scion, guess what? Aside from support, okay. Not what I meant. I got a mug of orange juice! Yeah! It's cheap though, which that's a bit of a dampener. But it's okay. It's not bad. But it's the cheap orange juice. But what can you do? Here we go. This is gonna take a long ass time.
Today's training was murder. Ah, Shamir, I have a question for you. Shamir?
Shamir has no time for you,
Suppose she's
floozy.
meditating or something. Never mind then, I guess.
Where are you going?
Ah! Shamir!
Don't you have a question?
No, it's not important.
Okay, Ignatz, you're gonna have to grow a
Finished
spine, my
meditating.
man.
Speak.
No, it's not. You're probably tired
He's
anyway.
too considerate.
Always be willing to speak and ask questions. Understood?
Yes, understood. I'll remember that for next time.
Next time.
Yes, I'm okay for today. Sorry to disturb you. I'll be leaving now.
Ignatz, you gotta grow a
Why
spine,
must
my
it be
man.
so difficult?
The other problem I already have, I can already see with Ignatz, is this game doesn't really like character growth because you kind of have to reset a character to default settings whenever they start a new support conversation. So you really don't get a whole lot of the general growth. I do really like the character arc of a coward, someone who's overly kind, to someone who's competent, confident, and, you know, I don't know, threat to society. I'm not really sure where else to go with that. Because, I don't know, I'm a fan. I like character growth. It's a good time, but this game's not really built for it in an extensive detail. Sometimes it can have. It depends on the epilogue, obviously.
What's wrong with you?
Until we get the one that is obviously this is the best answer, I don't know. Like, Sylvain Mercedes,
Too long.
holy shit, that makes
Walking my
both
way.
of their characters.
Wait, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Ask. Just make it quick.
Well, you see,
Look,
wherever I
y'all
go
play
to battle,
Mario Kart 8
you
Deluxe.
seem
I
to
know
find
the
me
Mario
right away.
Kart.
I'm an easy target, but I want to be able to move around the battlefield without being noticed, like you do. So what do you think? Would it be possible?
Do you think you're being noticed because of your size?
Of course. I'm pretty hard to miss, you know. I thought that was obvious.
Wrong. It's not your size, it's your presence. It's strong. Almost unbearably so.
My presence. Is that something I can change?
With practice. Maybe. Let me ask you, have you ever felt my presence?
Now that I think about it, I haven't. That must be why I didn't notice you earlier. But how can I do that? Will you teach me? Please? Please?
Fine. There's a breathing technique that masks your presence. When you breathe, are you continuously inhaling then exhaling?
Well, of course. That's the best way I know how. I'd explode if I only breathed in.
Right. To minimize your presence, breathe in, then out again. In through the nose, then gently out through the mouth, twice.
In, out, out. That's it? I can definitely do that. I couldn't do it.
How are you so bad at this, Raphael?
Breathe
Please.
less. Keep it to the absolute minimum.
I don't know the minimum.
It'll take some practice.
The voice actor is dying right now in the booth.
Sure. I'll keep trying. In, out, out is trickier than it sounds.
Shamir? How do you figure I did today? In the battle, I mean.
I tried to not get close to the enemy, and I even used some curved shots just like you taught me. And that was pretty good, huh?
It feels
did well.
thematically
You
fitting that
maintained a
Cyril
safe
uses
distance.
a bow, but also is a
Well,
fucking bird
that's even
man.
better than fine.
Is that worth celebrating?
Ha,
I mean, you've
you
seen
said I was
Cyril in
fine before, now you're
the
saying I
actual
did
story
well,
missions
and
when you
that's
fight him.
big
He's a
improvement.
bird dude.
Especially
So
since
is
everyone knows you're
Manuela
always
for
so
some.
strict.
Well, I don't know.
I think
Manuela
praise
was like an
works, too.
assassin in one, and I'm fairly certain that Pegasus
To
is
that
in
point,
another. I don't know
you've
what the
made
fuck
incredible
Manuela's
progress.
deal is.
At first, you couldn't even draw a bow.
At first, you wouldn't even let me hold a bow.
Really?
You just gave me a stick with a piece of string tied on it, and you made me practice with that. Honest, I figured you were bullying me. I was really, really close to giving up. But then you finally gave me the bow. I mean it, I was mad. I'd done all the stuff you told me to, and I knew the way I was supposed to stand, and I could pull the string just so, but...
Maybe I was testing you. Seeing if you'd give up. You're the one who insisted that I teach you archery. I never intended to take you on as my student.
I just wanted to do whatever I could for Lady Rhea. More than just cleaning and chopping wood and such. I thought maybe I could help with the fighting, but I didn't know anything about swords. And archery was always something that interested
Learn
me, so
axes, huh?
You really helped me out with my dreams, even though
I think
you
of all
didn't
the
get
three
anything out of it.
spears are my favorite.
That's really nice.
I
of
love
you.
axes to
I
death,
gained
but
nothing
God,
against
having
them,
actually, like,
but
at the
the whole
beginning
army
before I started
benefits
playing the
from
game, it
skills.
was axes.
And those of us
But
from
then I
outside
saw their
felt we should
accuracy, and I'm
support
like,
one another.
woo!
But it's
Oh
always been you
boy,
helping me.
man, ooh, that
I'm gonna
hurts.
Keep working real hard with that bow so I can help you back.
And it's obviously not swords, because swords are dumb. It's still better than swords, you're not wrong. But, whoo boy, it's a bad time. Hanneman Manuela time. Let's see how bad this goes.
Manuela.
I also
isn't it a
always
bit
liked bows.
rude to sigh at someone.
I
when
always
you
knew they
see
were
them
shit,
enter the
though.
room?
So,
Hanneman, isn't it a bit rude to tell others how to behave? Besides,
I think the
I could
only
be
bow
sighing
user I
about
use in the
any number
entirety
of
of the
things more
Ellawood
interesting
Hector
than
Lynn
you.
game is Wrath,
Goodness, you're
just because he could also wield a
unusually
sword, and I'm like,
irritable
that's
today.
kind of the two shit
Don't you
ones.
imagine your attitude
You know?
a bit
I'm also
excessive?
talking about some of the older
You
games too,
snap at
because
every
in this
little
game, oh yeah,
thing.
you could totally
Your
just fix the
ill
shit out of
mood on
axes,
display
but
for one and all.
like with Wrath, it
It's
was he could wield a sword
to see
and a
such
bow, and I
behavior
mean that
from
kind of
one who
isn't as
should be
good as
setting a
either,
good
but
example for the younger
that's at
generation.
least okay.
well, listen to the
And then
noble
Wrath died
lecturing a
because he
lowly
killed too
commoner to
efficiently.
be on her best
Oops.
behavior. Oh, wait. I meant to say.
I didn't
the
like Will.
former noble.
I failed
My
to
boy
understand
Wrath
how
carried
my
me so
birth is
goddamn hard and then
relevant to the
died
topic
because
at
he
hand.
killed like
I was
4
merely trying to
dudes in a
say that
row,
as a
and
fellow
like he
adult.
was here to be a
You're
wall.
not done lecturing
And then
yet?
he literally
Leave me alone and
butchered
don't pester
half an
someone
army
else.
before
Maybe
finally
leave
falling.
everyone
Like,
alone
I did
and
not
go
want
focus on
that
your
to happen.
precious Crest research.
I don't know what to say to you, Manuela. I was only speaking out of
I
honest
wanted
concern.
the worst death, though.
Was that a sigh
There were
I
2 that
heard?
were terrible.
Isn't it a bit rude
Were-
to sigh at someone just because?
And they're
Don't
these
be
two
so
are really just
childish.
going the fuck at it, ain't they? Like, Jesus.
You are so sensitive to goodwill from
The
others
2 deaths that I
you
felt the
let
worst
your
about.
own
One of them was a really good
emotions
tutorial,
run
which is Kent, I think his
wild. Why is
name.
it that you cannot
Kent
keep
and
a
Sane, I think their
handle on
names were.
yourself?
It was the red of the
A
2
handle.
Cavaliers. 2 Cavaliers,
never.
which I was using
What
both of
makes you
them
think
because
you're
fucking,
so
of
much
course I
better?
was. I love
Just because
Cavaliers.
you keep your emotions
It
bottled
was
up
the
behind
red
your
one.
stupid stony face.
And
Well,
I got
it
way
doesn't
too
mean
cocky
everyone else
and
has
got
to do the
murdered.
same.
And the
Stop
other
telling
one
everyone
was
how to
Marcus
behave,
himself,
Hanneman.
who
It will
died
make
on
you
the
and the
final
rest of us
fucking
much
map of the
happier.
game
I
after
will
I
not
used him
stand
since
for this
day
insolence.
1.
It is
I
high
felt
time
so
someone taught
bad
you.
because he was
Go
the
on.
only one to
If you
die
think
on
you
that
can
map.
change me, I'd like to see you try.
Fuck that map.
Thought so. You wouldn't dare.
Absolutely insufferable.
These 2 could apparently get hitched. Considering the fact that they have an A rank. Anime needs to calm the fuck down, my man. Where do we want to go next? Do we have any low tiers? I'm becoming less and less endeared to Ignatz as time has gone on, so let's sit him the fuck down.
Hey, Marianne?
Ignatz
you
isn't
there?
bad though.
Yes. Can I help you?
I just feel like this game doesn't tackle a
Do
character
you
like that
have
too
a minute?
fantastic.
Huh? Oh.
And the game, I feel like this game may also not
Then,
have him get his
if you
shit
don't mind,
together.
Would you come with me for a moment?
So, did you need something from me?
Yes, indeed. I have
Orange
an urgent
juice.
request.
Have I done something?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Really, you don't have to worry.
Would you
Close your eyes, please?
I've already done
How will I
that.
know
Mission
where I'm
accomplished.
going?
Just take my hand. That's it. There, right there.
Now these two are
Perfect.
both cinnamon
Now
rolls,
open your
and
eyes.
this is going fine thus far.
Ah, the town is glowing from the sunset.
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
Very much so.
These two feel like this
I was looking
this
at it
support
earlier and I thought to
conversation
myself,
feels
I
like
have
the
to show
only
Marianne.
person these two people
Why
can talk
me?
to like each other without
Because
just
you're always looking
exploding.
at your shoes. You never get a chance to appreciate the scenery.
This is good thus far. I am a fan of this. Please
See,
continue.
The best thing about the scenery is it's always changing. With the weather, the time of day, the season. So every view is unique. Never to be repeated. If no one sees it, it's lost.
You could have just enjoyed it on your own.
I wanted to share this beautiful landscape with you.
Thank you. I'm not sure what to say.
Hey,
Are you sure
that's
what
okay.
to say?
I won't try to express this beauty in words either. Just look and remember. This will make for a nice memory. And maybe remember that I was here too.
Oh, he's getting in there, boys. Let's go. Oh, Ignatz swoosing into them DMs, but in person. All right, Ignatz, you've won this round. You're running it back.
Hey, Ignatz. Getting lost in your imagination again?
No, today I am praying.
Ignatz.
I'm hoping that if I pray with all my might, she will appear before me.
The goddess, you mean?
Yes. Perhaps it's strange to think about such things.
Nah, you're fine. If I had the chance to meet the goddess, I certainly wouldn't say no. Especially your version of the goddess, huh? A total looker, isn't that right?
That's a disrespectful way of putting it. I just believe that she's a divine beauty. She'd have to be, considering how she mesmerized the people of Fodlan when she walked among them.
Too true. No doubt an incomparable beauty, that one. Who do you think is lovelier, the goddess or our own teeth?
Oh,
You can't go around saying things like that. How am I supposed to...
this one. Would he also say that if you're male, Violet?
Even
Because that
now,
just seems
she
like a
must be
weird
somewhere,
line.
right? Well, I guess she's just...
But even still, that's fantastic.
Yes, indeed.
Because I mean, like, that's a that's a pretty big dick energy from Claude to be able to say that about another dude.
Go ahead and get some good praying.
I don't even know if he's
If
a
the goddess appears,
romance
you let me know,
option
okay?
if you're a dude. He might.
What? No. If she does appear, I want it to just be the goddess and me.
It'll be way better if I'm there too. I'm saying this for your benefit, Ignatz.
Why?
Imagine an incomparable beauty standing before you. Do you really think you'll be able to remain calm?
Well, that is to say...
But if I'm there, I can smooth things over. Have a nice chat, invite her to tea. Everything a goddess deserves.
Oh. Well, I suppose that makes sense.
Of course it does. Now, get on with it. Pray like you've never prayed before.
God, man, Claude always has this very thin veneer of, I really fucking hate X situation, but I'm gonna be smarmy and cheeky about it. What do we want to do to Dorothea? Get it out of the way, some of the one-offs.
Ah, time to relax.
Professor Hanneman, do you have a moment to talk?
Of course, Miss Dorothea. Whatever is on your mind.
I heard you were once a member of the nobility, and you surrendered your title to come here.
Indeed, I was a noble once. Why are you so curious about that?
I knew there was something noble about your speech and your perfect manners. You're always impeccably dressed, too, and you have a certain pride about you. What interests me is that you threw it all away. Why?
I threw nothing away, child. In fact, by stepping away from its trappings, in my heart I feel closer than ever to the true meaning of nobility.
How so?
Consider this. At its inception, the concept of nobility assumed that the greatest among the populace would rise to power. In my mind, I believe that means those who value knowledge, those who strive for more and wish to protect and guide their fellow man. However, in practice, nobility often serves to keep those deemed commoners down.
It's actually the one who rises to power is the dude who has the biggest sword and the dude who can make the most people who can wield lesser swords work for them.
I decided to leave that nonsense behind and
Bandit
dedicate
rule.
myself to the study of crests. Though I have abandoned my position,
Where's the bandit
in
round?
my mind
Why
it
can't
is to
I just say
pursue
fuck
what
the
I consider
church,
to be a truly noble
fuck all
pursuit?
three kingdoms? I'm gonna
That
team up with
alone.
Costas, and it's gonna be like 3 maps
Well,
long
you're
before I get
definitely a
butchered.
noble in that sense of
That's
the
my
word.
playthrough. Where's the
Pursue
bad
such
ending?
admirable ideas while
Where's the ending where I get
rising
drunk
to
on the school roof and get kicked off by
wonderful.
Kenji?
Pardon?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just very moved by your words.
Ah, well, I'm quite pleased to hear you say so.
Okay. Get Felix out of the way. It's another one-off.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
How long did you expect me to stand here?
I did just say sorry, but I could say the same to you.
I actually don't know if
You were
Dorothy and
pretty slow
Henneman
to
has
settle
a
on the
remind.
topic.
Or I'll check after this.
I can't help having
Because you
a
don't
busy
need to
schedule.
remind me because it's
Plus, I
right
thought you
fucking
could
there.
use the extra time to prepare.
We could go back and forth like this all day. Or we could get started.
You were the one who kept me waiting. Let's begin.
On my signal?
Hurry up.
That's better. Okay, go!
Let's see what you... Oh, a pit trap?
That's right. How you feeling down there?
Coward!
Say what you want, but Captain Gerald taught me
That's
that
you and I both know that's not what the point of this excursion was
Heavier
meant
than
to be,
you
Leone.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting that.
one. If this were for real, you'd be dead. Aren't you glad I put straw down there instead of spikes?
Yes. I underestimated you. I suppose your lateness was a ploy to distract me.
You're not wrong. I did it to rile you up. Draw you in.
Leone, you and I
Capable,
both know
confident.
that wasn't the
I was
point
counting
of
on
this
that.
whole thing.
So,
Felix would
what
have
do you
kicked
think
your
about Captain
ass.
Gerald's training now?
His technique worked and you won. What else is there to say? Winning is all that matters.
This is
You might
very
attempt
much
to
so
eliminate your
assuming she has
vulnerability.
time to prepare.
I'll need to be wary of traps. Thank you, Leone.
Seeing as you're thanking me, can I ask you a favor? Will you come watch my next training session? I'd like a few pointers about fighting in close quarters.
The loser must pay tribute, I suppose. Yes, I'll help you train.
You will? Thanks!
Ash is technically a one-off.
Oh, is that Marianne?
Why does Ash just have like a hoodie on?
Ah, no, sorry. It's just you turned so...
Oh god, this
Gave
again!
me a start.
Not this social
I
link.
don't mean to interrupt your prayers, but what's with that posture? Don't you think lowering your head so much might... I don't know, offend the goddess? Maybe, spook her a little?
I'm not praying, only confessing.
Confessing? What are you confessing for?
There's so much
For
blood on
everything
my
about
hands.
me.
That can't possibly be necessary. There's no way you're as bad as you make it seem. I've seen how kind you are with the horses, and I've noticed you're always sensitive to everyone's taste.
Like,
when you
Ash
go.
is Ignatz, but
But
better in
that's-
my opinion. Ash is firm in his beliefs and is still a kind,
Well,
good person.
if either of
Ignatz
us
is
is
a little
going to
too
confess,
limp-dick.
It should be me. I used to be a thief. I may have only stolen because I was poor and starving, but it was still wrong. I'm only even here
Then again,
thanks to Lenato.
most of
He
the
gave
Blue
me a
Boys
second
are
chance,
the
and
improved
now I
product
eat
of
well every day.
every other character in the
I'm
game,
doing
so
all I
that's
can
not
to make
really
the most of it.
fair.
You're a noble yourself, aren't you? The daughter of Margrave Edmund, I think. And if you're a noble, that means... Do you happen to have a crest?
A crest? I do, but it's...
I knew
We're gonna
it.
get some
That's
crest
great,
lore.
Marianne.
There's nothing great about it.
Please, don't be modest. It's an extraordinary gift. You should be proud of it. If I had one, I'd use it to make sure my brother and sister never had to live in poverty. Think about all the good you could do for the world with your power.
One, Ash wasn't there at the point where he said that
don't
line, and
understand.
two, he
This
probably didn't
quest
give a
is
shit.
worthless.
Because then he had people
I'm
and
sorry, but
immediately
I must
said,
go.
"Fuck it, Edelgard time, woo, time to dance on a
Oh,
corpse!"
again. I'm not good at this.
And that was all that was going through his mind, was the thorough teabagging session he'd give to her tombstone for the next 20 years. That is exactly all that went through that man's mind.
What are all these books doing on the floor? Hey, Cyril, what's going on here?
I'm tidying up the library, sweeping the floors, dusting the shelves, restacking the books.
Isn't there a schedule for library cleaning duty? Why are you doing all of this by yourself?
Oh, I'm helping out the kid whose job it is. He says I'm making him look bad, but I'm just happy to help. Besides, some of these books are valuable. Gotta handle them carefully. Not a lot of people get that.
But there are so many. You really think you'll get all this done today?
Easy, there's more stuff to do tomorrow, so the library has gotta get done today.
And I guess you're planning to do all that by yourself, too.
Yep.
Come on, it'll be dusk soon. Let me help.
Nah, it's my job and I'm gonna do it.
There is no way one person can shelve all these books before nightfall, Cyril.
Like I said, these books need to be handled real careful. Shouldn't you be doing your own thing anyway? This is my job, and I'm gonna do it because I know Lady Rhea expects it done a certain way.
I can't just stand here and watch. I won't get in your way, all right? I'll handle this shelf, and you take the next one.
Listen, I said I don't need your help.
I promise I'll be careful, okay? Let's just get to it.
Fine. You do over there, I'll do all of this.
Got it.
It's weird to see. This is what I like about Ash. They are both just as bullheaded in their own rights. Like, Ash says, "I'm gonna help you. This is not a question. Now you either let me help you, or I will force myself to help you. There has been, I have made a decision." And yeah, like, let's also be frank here, Scion. Any house Ash is in is objectively a better house immediately. It just works like that. It's easy. Also, Dorothy and Hanneman do indeed have an A rank. Fantastic. That's definitely not a little weird.
Phew. That about wraps it up for today's training. No thanks to a certain distraction. Professor Hanneman, I know you're there. It's extremely unsettling the way
creeping.
you're always staring like that.
Oh, my apologies, child. I was trying to remain inconspicuous, not wanting to interrupt.
Your half-hearted attempt to hide your weird staring only makes it weirder.
Well, I must apologize. In the future, I shall do my staring out in the...
That might ease the weirdness, but it will continue to be extremely unsettling.
I have no desire to disturb nor to disquiet you.
What the fuck,
You are a
Hanneman?
most exquisite subject for my crest.
You're a most exquisite subject. Point sirens.
Observation.
I understand well enough, and I'll do my best to ignore it.
This
But in
entire
return-
social link is the entire
In
reason the
return,
game can
I
get
will
so,
keep your
like...
secret.
Ah, shit, what's the rating called? It's like suggestive themes,
Not even to the
rated
church.
13
If
plus.
they knew I was withholding such valuable information, I might be branded a traitor. But such matters are trivial compared to the future of Crestology.
Shh! Don't talk
talk so loudly about it out here in the open?
Pardon my excitement. I simply cannot let the opportunity to study such a miraculous subject go to waste.
These awful crests may seem miraculous to you, but for me, they fall under the category of curse.
I hope one day you will share more about your tragic origins, whenever you have the time to recount it. Your tale may contain valuable information.
You are utterly lacking in empathy, you know that? Even if you spent your entire life observing me, you'd never understand my feelings and all I've been through. Now, if you'll excuse me.
And that's why Lindhart Lysithea is the best route. Because at this point, that's the only one I've seen that confirms that, hey, she doesn't die at like 22. Also, the fact that the Lindhart Lysithea one ends with a vast increase in, like, crest knowledge is also really valid. Because he genuinely learns how to fix Lysithea and remove the second crest, which means you could probably reverse engineer that process to add another crest, if need be. I mean, I haven't seen Hanneman Lysithea, obviously, but it starts really fucking weird. Also, I'm gonna be frank, I just really like the relationship. They just really bounced off each other really well, and I think that's a good time. Gotta go with my boy Ferdinand von Ayer. I mean, I gotta...
That reminds me, Ferdinand. I wonder if a certain rumor has already reached your ears.
I suspect I know what you are referring to. A certain noble who caused a stir at one of the local taverns, correct? For someone of status to make such a scene. What a disgrace.
It's gonna be Lawrence.
I thought just the same. A noble ought to hold himself to a higher standard. It is hardly appropriate to drink and mingle with a tavern full of commoners.
Oh, that is not quite what I meant. I do not object to a noble patronizing their local establishments. In fact, I would say such excursions have value.
Is that so? I would be very curious to hear what value you mean exactly. But allow me first to venture a guess.
Not what I wanted to hear. Thank you, Sion.
Not
Not where I wanted this conversation to go. Please feel free to retract that statement. I'd like to unlearn this.
Coffers seldom makes it to the pockets of the townsfolk. I think that if a noble wishes to use his resources to ease the burdens of the commoners, he ought to go about town and spend it more directly.
That is wonderfully insightful, Lawrence. Albeit not what I had in mind. What I meant was this. We can benefit from crossing the threshold and learning more about regular folk. We scarcely understand the reality of their lives. In turn, they do not know about us. I have heard that some believe we have horns growing from our heads. It is an embarrassing and potentially perilous state of affairs.
You are quite right. In fact, that reminds me of something a boy once said to me when I visited a village on my family's territory. He actually asked me if I had a tail. Hilarious.
We all need a laugh now and then. As a man of status, I feel it is my calling to right the world's wrongs.
Ferdinand is like the less
so much I can do alone.
Narcissistic version of Lorenz. Like Ferdinand's just a great person. Like Ferdinand's another one of the top 10. He's just fantastic. He was the best part of the Red Boys.
Though the circumstances of birth may have placed one of us in the Empire and the other in the Alliance, we can still study and fight together.
Yes, precisely. Together, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish.
And why these two are actually having a discourse instead of just saying, I'm actually right? Which shows Lorenz is at least open to new ideas, assuming he doesn't think you're of lesser birth and won't listen to you. Ferdinand's a great guy! Like, okay, let's go through. Who are some of my favorite characters? Ferdinand... Felix, Sylvain, Ash, all three of them, because they're dirty-ass cheaters. Real big fan of Sedith. But I mean, like, top fucking tier. I don't know if I'd put Lindhart there. He's pretty fucking high up otherwise. But I think, at worst, that's the current 5 to 10. Lindhart's also really fucking high up there. I don't know enough about Dorothea yet. I did like Caspar at first, then I'm just like, eh. And I need to learn more about all the yellow boys before I can give a proper shake of their personality. So we're working on it. This is obviously a work in progress situation we're at right now.
Hey, Hilda. You said you wanted to talk? Whoa. What's with all these expensive necklaces? Why do you have them all laid out like that?
Pretty, right? I'll let you choose whichever you like.
Huh? Why would you do that?
Just choose. I want you to have one.
I'm not gonna accept a gift like that without a reason. Even with a reason, I'd probably decline.
Look how gorgeous they are, though. Wearing beautiful things gives you energy.
Maybe for you.
Yes, for me. Why would it be any different for you?
Because to me, those are just fancy decorations. Take this one, for example. How did you come by it?
This was the first necklace I picked out for myself. It doesn't suit my style nowadays, so I don't often wear it.
That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. The sentimental value of each one. These necklaces are nice and all, but I don't have any special feelings or memories about any of them. But this charm, it's packed with things I don't want to forget. Captain Gerald's teachings and a lot of memories, too. Even if to you, it's just a dirty hunk of wood.
I do understand. But still, you're not going to be very popular with the boys if you keep wearing that dirty old thing.
Like I care about that.
You can drop the whole stony-faced act. Come on, I'm offering to help you here.
This is
I
terrible.
I can make a charm for you as a gift. If you're really hung up on
I'm not exactly
charm for
into
me?
the fashion thing.
Do that? Sure. Why
It
not?
is nice of Hilda to
I don't
offer
want you
that,
to be
though.
alone your whole life. Besides, this happens to be a talent of mine. It'll be really, really cute, so you'd better wear it.
Sure. I can't just accept a gift for nothing, though. I'll make one for you, too, if you'll teach me how. And I'll put plenty of feeling into it, so when we exchange them, it will really mean something.
Oh, that's nice. Can we go to the next social link now?
Gladly teach you how, but make me something cute, okay?
I'll see what I can do.
This is gonna end fantastically, and that is an objective fact, and we should all learn to accept this. I do need to check something, though. No, Hilda Sylvain not done yet, damn.
So hungry. I gotta eat something.
Again, Raphael? Here, perhaps this will suffice.
Really? I can have this? But don't you need to eat after all that training?
We can't have you starving, can we? Your strength is a great asset. It would be a terrible loss if you fell faint in battle. Besides, no true noble can look upon the hungry with indifference.
Seriously? Wow, that's awful generous of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But listen while you eat. I believe it would benefit you to pay more attention to the way you carry yourself in the company of your betters. It is the duty of the nobility to protect the common folk. And, in return, the commoner is expected to show deference and respect. Naturally, I understand that there is a certain tendency toward familiarity because we are classmates. However...
I can see he cares immensely at this conversation topic.
Raphael, did you hear a word I just said?
Oh, hey! I sent my little sis some of that fancy treat you gave me a while back. She wrote back to say that it was tasty and to thank you. So thanks.
That is excellent news. I'm pleased to hear that you both enjoyed it. But there's no need for you to thank me. It was actually a gesture of gratitude in the other direction, from me to you. Thanks to the wisdom of your words, I have begun to consider my approach to dining in a completely new way. Mealtime has proven to be ideal for the study of character. It is a tool I intend to make great use of as the leader of the Alliance.
Yep. It's just like I told you. Food tastes better when you eat with good company.
That's not quite what I meant. You are satisfied, I trust?
I could probably keep eating, but I'm ready to train. All right. Time to get back to it so I can protect my buddy Lawrence.
I've not quite gotten through to you, have I? It is not the duty of a commoner to protect a noble. That is fundamentally against the order of society.
But If you hadn't given me food just now, I couldn't survive on the battlefield because I'd be too weak to train. Who'd take care of my little sis if I wasn't around? She'd probably end up starving to death as well. In a way, by feeding me, you're protecting her, too.
It was only a little food. There's no need to get carried away.
You're a real decent noble, you know that? Worrying so much about my sister-in-law. All I gotta do is protect
I'm not
her,
really
then
sure
you
all
protect
his
everyone else,
brain
right?
synapses are, you know, fire and like at least all in sync. You know what I mean? Like Raphael's got a little bit of a disconnect.
Dining certainly is a window to the soul. Eating with you has helped me to see that I've misjudged you. You're not some gluttonous simpleton. You are grateful for the protection the nobility offers, and eager to emulate our example.
And yet they have no further ranks, so Lorenz never builds upon this little bit of character information we've gotten out of him.
Ah, there's yet another option.
Lawrence, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Hilda. I'm using these pieces to represent soldiers on the battlefield. This will allow me to better visualize concepts of strategy.
Very good. Is it fun?
Oh, it is utterly engrossing. Look, swap out just certain pieces for others, and the board completely changes. Then, even considering the same types of units, employing different individuals calls for a new set of plans.
Oh, I see. Or I kind of see. It's hard for me to grasp really complex things like this.
Nonsense. It's thanks to your many requests that I've been adapting my fighting style of late. Working to accommodate you has convincingly shown me how essential it is to rethink tactics on a continual basis. After all, the risk of getting hurt is greatly reduced if you are prepared for any situation. So now I will be ready for anything.
Bye-bye, Scion. You have fun.
So wonderful. I'm at a loss for words. I'm not just saying that to flatter you.
She definitely does not know what the fuck to say to this man.
Did you make all of these ludicrous requests of me purely so that I might have the opportunity to develop myself? Because if so, I am deeply moved. Thank you for caring so thoughtfully and passionately for my personal growth.
You're welcome.
If you will permit me to return the favor, I do have one request to make of you. Will you hear me out?
I'm not usually one for fielding requests, but I can make an exception in your case, I suppose.
I would be so pleased to have the opportunity to observe you in action, in the heat of battle. Would you be so kind as to oblige me?
Oh, very well. You've convinced me. But if it gets too intense, you'll help me out, right?
Okay then. Oh god, there's still so fucking many. We have been doing this for like 50 minutes.
As you can
But
see,
I need to get all this out of the way so I
enemy
can
on
actually
this
see who
terrain,
has a rank
I would
ready
go
to
here,
grow.
And you would go here.
Hang on. If we're trying to repel the enemy, I should be positioned there, correct?
Huh? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Take a closer look at this map. See, there's a graveyard over here. Might run into some of those ghosts you hate so much.
We can knock it off already. So help me. If you continue treating me like a child,
He cracks up midline. That's
Easy
the
there.
best.
I'm sorry, okay? Just don't start blasting off any spells in here.
I've more pride than to turn an unarmed soldier to cinders. It wouldn't kill you to speak to me as an equal when we're discussing matters as serious as this.
Actually, I see you as more than an equal. There's no questioning the power you wield. And I was being serious about the formation just now. The bit about the ghosts was just me having fun with you. Or trying to. You're so smart, I figured you'd catch on to that right away. But back to the formation. Can you see why I arranged it like I did? The area I want you to guard requires the ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Who else could I trust with such a difficult task? You're my best bet for something like that.
You and I both know that's a fat load of shit.
That's true.
Think back to the times we fought together. When have I ever treated you like a child on the battlefield? I depend on you, Lysithea. I value your power almost as much as I do Teach's.
Truly?
I swear to you on all of Fodlan, I'd like to have my fun, but I wouldn't joke about something like that. I consider you a valued ally. I'll stop now before I inevitably drift back into teasing you again. Just know that I meant every word, okay?
Fair enough then. From here forward, see to it that you treat me with the respect of an equal. And I admit that you are not short on talent yourself, but don't go getting a big head over it.
Okay, well, alright, last one. And this is the final Lysithea Marianne one.
Marianne, do you mind if I ask you about something?
Yes?
It's about animal behavior. Among us all, you surely know the most about animals. I've read that in outdoor battles, wild animals can sometimes cause unexpected confusion. What do you think would be the best strategy to... are you listening, Marianne?
I was listening. I just don't think I can really...
For crying out loud! Why do you always have to admit defeat before even giving yourself a chance?
My advice would probably just put everyone in danger. You'd be better off without me.
This is beyond ridiculous. You're impossible. You seem convinced you're some sort of cursed being, destined to bring doom and gloom to anyone you encounter.
Well...
Why do you have such a terrible opinion of yourself? How could you possibly be so dense? Just nothing. Now you listen to me for a moment. I can see that you have some deep-seated turmoil you struggle with. I'll have you know I have quite a few issues of my own, perhaps more grave than yours, if you can imagine.
Really?
Yes. But I'm not the only one who has such troubles to contend with. Everyone does. That's why it's so important to maintain a positive outlook and do what we can. Each time we find the light in the dark, we grow, bit by bit. And without growth, what's the point in carrying on?
Lysithea, I envy your confidence and strength.
Don't envy me. Instead, just choose to find the positive, won't you?
Yes. Well, maybe someday.
The time is now! This is your moment!
Oh, okay.
That's more like it. Now to start, why don't you help me out by answering my questions about wild animals?
I'll certainly try my best.
Okie dokie, there we go. Man, there's still so many to do, like setup. None thus far, which seems odd, but, you know, like, there is a definite smattering of a bunch of them all over. Slowly filling it out. We're getting there. Now we get to deal with actively having to go through and see, hey, can Lorenz Lysithea talk? Let us check. Yes, they can.
I did not expect much from the
Eating
Probably gonna start doing outside of the class combinations just to get more variety. Like Raphael and Ingrid could work. Sure. Yes.
This is delicious.
I appreciate any...
And then we have Leone and... Can these two still talk? Leone and Felix? I know they have them still going, but are they, like, ready to... Do they still have more to fucking link? Okay, yes they can. Leone and Felix can continue, so we'll just work on that as we go along, because might as well max it out rather than work on a bunch of them and get none of them done.
That looks
That looks...
Any more? Looking good, Joker. Looking cool, Joker. That's how it goes. So then we have... we look at them individually. We have Claude. Claude and... I would say also Ingrid, but not valid. I'm already going to do Cyril Shamir. That's fairly obvious. Cyril Shamir, and then Claude, and... let's say Annette. We haven't really done anything with Annette yet. Claude and... Annette.
That smell.
Ooh.
Your table manners are the one truly adult aspect about you, Cyril.
Just one, huh? I hope I can get more aspects real soon.
Poor Cyril. Alright, let's see. I gotta do Ferdinand. Ferdinand and... what would be interesting? Marianne and Ferdinand could be good. Manuela and Ferdinand. No. I'll just do Petra, sure.
Delicious. After a scrumptious...
I would be liking that.
Wait a minute, these two are in the class. They've already talked to each other. I'm wasting my potential. Shit. It's gotta be something with Ash, because he's a good boy. Gotta have that Ash content. Gilbert we don't get. Catherine and Ash, sure. They do have a paralogue together, so I mean it only makes sense.
This looks delicious. Eating food always...
And we have more. Of course, it's fucking Petra and Ferdinand. I'm probably just gonna skip this one because we've seen it before. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, Petra and Ferdinand. Fucking goddamn it. Such a waste of my damn time. We've seen it before because that's the Red Boys. We've seen their routes. Okey doke. Well, that took a while. Claude, I can also kind of slack off on. I need to go to the bathroom again, son of a bitch. Fucking orange juice goes right through you. Well, Sion's not here anyway, so he's not missing much. Hey, now this is also an advanced level bathroom break, considering the fact that I'm also going to get more orange juice. Yeah. Also, no, that's really kind of it. Bathroom, orange juice. Be right back. I do not think mortal man can understand the genuine disappointment and dissatisfaction of getting out there, seeing there's like a third of a mug of orange juice left, and then I have to deal with the plastic-ass container by washing it and putting it in the recycling. I put more effort into getting rid of the orange juice than I'm getting out of this orange juice. I gotta say, I'm not a fan. Yeah, like I said, it was cheap orange juice. It was the hot ass like milk jug to like gallon of orange juice. It was low quality stuff. But it's cheap, I guess. Gotta do what you gotta do when you're feeling the orange. Please get a grade. No, that's the wrong direction, Cyril. I really would have appreciated a perfect. Thank you, Cyril. Welcome to being poor, Scion. It's real fun. It's also because that shit was on sale.
This was... My efforts have borne fruit.
I mean, it's not like it's bad orange juice. It's just, you can tell it's lower quality. It's not bad, though, you know? Come on, Lorenz, really? God damn it, Hilda. Such a disappointment. You're letting the team down, Hilda. I mean, that fits her character. Doesn't exactly make me happy, though. Group tasks, Sylvain Hilda is still fine at the very least because yeah, screw it, they're at least they at least you know, get a bit of friendship points. I had a good ghost story, but I never seen a ghost in real life. Well, there you go. Merry Christmas.
Professor.
Lance and writing. No. You may not. Normally I would say yes to that, but I actually give a damn about what you do, so that's unacceptable. Oh, it's Bernadetta's birthday!
This should be easy.
Look, Professor.
Am I making progress? I'm getting the hang of this.
We only have 4 paralogs, right? Yes. So we should be fine. I can just do them passively on the end of each month now. Much more manageable. Not to mention, I truly do need more food and whatnot for the family and the friends and I just don't have a lot of food. Mixed herb seeds, gotta get the plants going.
I hear on an average year, the winning charm
Around
is
13 charm, huh? Oh, let's see what we got. Come on, Marianne, I believe in you. Where are you? 13 charm. Oh my lord! She has blown that out of the water! Damn, son. Hilda Sylvain's done. Alright, so I need to change it up next time. Who will Sylvain hang out with this next time? It will probably be Leonie! Because Leonie also needs one of the things that are required, so I shall give her flying points. Sylvain Leonie comes next.
I have looked from his. I've also.
Man, I truly wish orange juice wasn't just genuinely kind of bad for you. Like, truly, amongst all truths, in my heart of hearts, I just never want to stop drinking this garbage. It's so good. I love orange juice. But it's sweeter than most of the other crap you can get on the market, which makes it a real bad time. Lorenz and... oh, well, Leonie, I guess, just because, fuck, man, they haven't even gotten goddamn started.
Could I at least persuade you to eat with utensils?
Eyes on your own plate. Don't you know it's disrespectful?
With the gloves on, Leonie, really? Oh, wow, you can see how little food we... oh. We are actually out of food again. I've done the garden so fucking much, and it's just not enough, really? Come on, man. I fought tooth and nail to keep my students fed, and this is what you're gonna do to me.
Do you like this kind of food? How is the seasoning? Is it hot enough?
Hey, the professor is right here.
You are so weird, Hanneman. Can Ignatz and Hilda even still talk to each other? Yeah, that's not the word I'd use, but okay. Why did I take this path to get down with fucking Hilda and Ignatz? Why did I look in that screen to begin with? Why am I an idiot? In advanced level, dipshit. Ignatz and... yes, they can, okay.
I'll fondly remember eating this meal with you.
It's kind of nice to break bread with you. Got any interesting stories to tell while we eat?
Yep, I am out of food again. God damn it. Do I have... I've told my stories. I don't have any fucking story. I don't have anything to give to you. I already tell my stories with impunity. I run out, damn it. I don't go outside. I don't have very many interesting things to say. Do I get to tell the story about how I nearly busted my dad? No, I actually did. Do I get to tell the story about how I got my scar, which is not even an inch long, like half an inch at best, on the bridge of my nose, which it's more of like a dent in my face that's super fucking small. I would barely even call this a scar, but I got it when I was like 9. We were going on vacation to the beach, and I had to go to the bathroom really bad. And so we pulled over to one of the little, like, you know, shitty park rest stop things. And when I was going to the bathroom, I slipped because some dipshit pissed on the floor, and I smashed my face into the rim of the toilet seat, and I bled everywhere. And I'm scarred to this day. There's my story. There you go. Are we done with is our inventory management good? I smashed my fucking face. And it's such the shittiest little scar, but it's like, oh yeah, that's the time where I ate shit in the shit place. What do I... I was trying to do something, but I have completely forgotten what my game plan was. I think I need to get food, but there's no food to be had. Okay, well, one, is there any way to see morale, like, from the out and out? Let's see. No. No, there's not. Okay. I guess fuck it, and I'll just go fishing the next chance I have. I guess it's time to train Byleth some more. I suppose. Here, you know what? I can do this. Wait, no, I can see more out here. I know it's not the last fistful of fish. I'm just gonna go fishing whenever the hell I damn well please, because I genuinely need the food. So Cyril's not done, and that's it. Alright, fantastic. So Lorenz and Hanneman, I believe, are the two who need it the most. But they can't talk to each other. So it's gonna be Lorenz Lysithea as much as she hates it. Or it's gonna be Hanneman Lysithea.
The utter discord. I cannot stand it.
Singing with others is a
Yay. Alright, who could teach me spears then? Shamir can.
Hey.
Hey man, why you gotta be so rude?
What's this about?
Silent? Come on, man.
Ball. Knights don't participate. It's an event.
My Discord's not that bad, except for Palcorn.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could...
I don't think Alois does it. I might say Daddy-O, but he's currently in the fucking demon realm, so... He's gonna quite literally be in the demon realm by the end of this month, but... I guess that's it. I don't really got anything else to do. I got time to do the training ground for 2 time units, I guess. Black magic. Okay, Hanneman. Okay, we have a few options. Who has the best resistance? 18, acceptable. 20, even better. And 19. But then magic stats. So 21... to her 30. Holy oh my god, Lysithea. Okay. Wow, you blow the competition out of the... She can't go there. Because she doesn't know black magic. She knows dark magic. They're trying really hard to prevent me from doing that, aren't they? Son of a bitch. They're trying to hurt me, and I see that. And they're succeeding!
An unfair match. Should have studied harder.
As long as I don't miss. Oh, let's see how it goes. Hello, Eddie.
I read you like a book.
You also just burned a man to death. How's it going, Annie? Hope you guys like fireballs and lightning balls. No! It doesn't matter, but no! It did matter. Because the fight took too long and it ended in a forceful draw. Because the turn I was gonna win, I missed. And that was the turn cap. And it lost me the game. Because I missed one time. Go fuck yourself, game. God damn it. Why would they put the turn limit to be so low?
An unfair match.
Thank you, Hanneman. Really busting out the big numbers as you miss and throw the money away. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Should have studied.
To be fair, if he misses in any of these, we're just gonna lose. Alright, here we go again. You bet I'm gonna watch it again. I want to see if he misses. It's a 7% chance. And it's over to 4 attacks? Yeah, 4 attacks. And they have a 19% chance to miss.
Don't let my age fool you.
There we go. Oh, he's gonna fucking lose this one, but here we go. Maybe not. I mean, I didn't actually look at the numbers. Even if it was a losing match, I would have entered the fight anyway. That was just a rough assessment looking at the raw damage numbers. Hey, it's your boy. Thank you for the silver shield. So you can't be trained, you bitch. Please learn heal. Once you learn heal, I can immediately set it and forget it. God damn it, Lysa. Letting the team down again.
Nope.
Actually, it's really annoying that I can't train Cyril because if he could get to C rank flying, I'd be able to promote him guaranteed. But now I'm just gonna have to risk it, and that's gonna be really annoying. So I guess I'll give it to I'll give it to Raphael. Why not? Getting him to Fist Fair is pretty damn important. And Brawling Prowess level 5. It's not bad. Group tasks, fix it up. Go to Skywatch, I believe, because it's Leone. So it's Leone and Sylvain. And I need to fix Hanneman's goals, because I don't know what they are right now. Yeah, he's using a bow for some reason.
Teach.
Focus on axe and flying skills to excel as a wyvern rider. No, you're kind of already doing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gathering here. The Academy.
Yeah, okay, we've seen this so many times.
Yes. Last, the three of us swear on, and with that.
Why would they enter Dedue for this?
Very well.
Like, Dedue, are you sure about this? Oh man, hell, he's so graceful. Oh, there's no chance. I mean, I guess they have to enter Dedue for this because they only have Hubert, Nadelgard, and Dimitri Dedue, respectively.
What the judges have to say.
Oh my. Let's see. I suppose I have no... The Golden Deer House. Your performance...
I vote for Golden Deer. You are the most original.
Correct. And I will announce...
the gold!
Oh dear.
Once more, please give up.
Cool. Coolio. Is the sword dance actually a good combat art? I never remember using it, so I'm really not sure. I mean, I assume it'd be like okay, but why would you be using it? You should be dancing.
I apologize for the wait. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's right, it scales off charm for some reason. Yeah, alright, that's fair then. I kind of forgot that that's its thing. I was like, what is it, like 3 times or something? I don't remember.
So it is. So it is. So it is.
Yeah, I know, Dimitri.
Please, join me for training when you have the time. There's much I could learn from you.
God damn it. That part of it, I still don't fucking understand.
Thank you for the treat. I had a wonderful time. I would love to do this again, if that is acceptable to you.
Cool, I'm better friends with Dimitri, I guess.
I guess we'll do our best.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Sylvain is getting a bunch of random skills
got
just
through
because
that
I
without-
keep forcing him to interact with the various women in the game.
I think it's coming along. Huh. I think...
Diamond Axe.
Oh,
I still have much.
And he's finally learned heal. There we go.
I appreciate your effort.
Dude, I saw he learned Swift Strikes. I didn't really know the gravitas of such a thing in my first playthrough. But now that I'm looking back on it, holy shit, he learns Swift Strikes, and I've seen no one else learn Swift Strikes, so gotta say that's probably pretty fucking good. Here you go, Cyril. Please, for the love of God, become a goddamn flyer. And please, Cyril, your family's scared. Oh, hey, I mean, that's fair. I don't remember what I had Ferdinand be then. I made him a flyer. I made him a fucking wyvern lord. God damn it. Yeah, he didn't learn very many spear points. I need to buy the thing. Of course it's meta. It's a wyvern lord. I just didn't know he'd learn it, or else I would have flexed him more into spears, but I don't know that in advance. Don't fuck up. You didn't do it. I'm so proud of you, Cyril. Ooh. Nice. Good times. It's time for battle. True chivalry, falling short of heaven. Ooh. Fuck yeah! Alright, Scion, which one are we gonna do? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Which one should we do today? How should we start? Also, I don't know who the fuck to give Shoes a win to. I don't know. I don't... Yeah, I don't know. It's so bad. It's just a terrible time. Boots ain't even that good. Come on, man, get that boot shit out of here. It's trash. Well, I'm letting you. That's what I'm saying. You get to pick. I don't get to choose. This. Go do the Forgotten. All right. I don't even know what the Forgotten gives you. Oh, I mean, it gives you Lance of Ruin, but aside from that. Who would I give the wind shoes? Who would I give those sick kicks
You're
to?
looking lovely as ever. Are you working today? You gotta take a day sometime.
Can't give it to
Get out
Marianne
in the
because
world
she
and
doesn't
have
make the
some fun.
best use of it, because that means I could dance someone else and they'd be able to go fast. Probably shouldn't. I could give it to one of the flyers, give them a march ring, just make them fucking ridiculous, but I feel that might be a bit much.
Right? Sometimes you gotta forget all the things you ought to do.
You know, I've never actually done that before. Normally I try to, like, shore up the movement to have people who are unfortunately not on a horse or flying try to shore them up. I'm gonna try and have some fun with it. I'm just gonna, like, give it to Byleth. Just say, fuck it. You move a shitload of spaces. Just go get them.
What? I can't invite my professor to dinner without it being a scam? Okay, fine. You got me. I need to ask a favor, and I wanted a way to work up the courage to ask you. There are thieves in my family's territory. I was wondering if you'd go with me to drive them off. You remember the thief leader you fought at Conan Tower, yeah? That's right. Although he's dead now, what's left of his band of thieves is causing trouble in Gautier territory. My father has asked me to come home and put down those murderous jerks. But he's asked for me to come alone. No knights, no backup of any sort. That's crazy, right? And the way my father is, he probably has some other motive that I'll never know. Maybe he just wants me to get some more experience in battle. A crazy way to suggest it, though. Anyway, I'm not going alone, no matter what he asks. I'm going to ask some of the others in our class to help too. But none of us have your experience. If you'd come with us, I'd be grateful. Great. I'll talk to the others and see who's in. Thanks, Professor.
Okay. Did we have fun learning and seeing? Or who's ready to kill a lot of randos with impunity, even? Alright, who doesn't need to be in here? Everyone currently needs the XP. Lysithia's just a healer. You need to reclass. You gotta fix that. Marianne's just done.
I hope I can handle...
Marianne and Lysithia are like a free inclusion. They're the healer and the dancer. They kind of just get tagged along by default. Lorenz and Hanneman, even though they can heal, you know. Actually, no. Hanneman can heal. We actually don't technically need Lysithia as much anymore, because Hilda is behind comparatively. At least, you know, behind the others. So a lot of the original team combinations and adjutant combinations don't work anymore, like Cyril Schmear, because Cyril's flying now. That's not valid. And I'm also forced to play fucking Sylvain, so that's rather annoying. Okay, who are the ones we had before? It was Leonie. Oh, Leonie's flying. She can't either. It was Leonie Felix and Cyril Schmear. Those aren't valid anymore. And then it was... What was the last... Oh, I'm probably going to do... No, I don't want to do inter-house ones. That's just redundant. There was one more. It was Leonie Sylvain, Cyril Schmear, and... Wasn't it Ash Marianne? How good is their support? Are they done? Okay, they're not done, so I can do that. There we go, that's one. Who next that isn't currently a flyer? The Ignats. Who can Ignats hang out with? Also Shamir, but that means I'm tagging Shamir along so Cyril can still get it. So Ignat Shamir. And then... I guess I'll see who Hanneman can hang out with. Hanneman Lindhart seems like it'd be very obvious. And I do want to see how they talk to each other. Alright, here we go. I already know this map, it's piss easy.
Okay, We've got the thieves covered on both sides. Some of the thieves are still carrying what they stole, so we have a chance to get it back. Gotta be careful, though. They'll run off faster than a nobleman's daughter if we just rush in. Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes.
How do you know this, huh? Huh? How do you know this, huh, the Sylvain? You're not the tactician.
I'm on it.
Get the fuck out of here.
My turn. I stand ready.
Hey, there we go.
My father is offering a reward for every thief and rogue we take out. The more you beat, just remember, take the stronghold.
And now Hanneman doesn't need to be involved in combat anymore for right now. $13, can't reach. Okie doke. Hanneman's the one with heal, so I do need to be cautious with him, but it should be fine.
Ready anytime.
Fucking big now. Why does he always crit? What demon magic has this man invoked upon himself to make him crit every single time without fail? Is this a secret ability he has? Is that hit plus 20 actually a hit plus 30? But for crit, it's a hit straight to the jugular. You got one of those secret crit plus 99s? They're not telling me about this.
Ready and willing.
Who, me?
Ready when you are.
Who, me?
Oh, she can equip the 11 sword now. Good. That means when I give her Sword Avoid, because I'm forgetful and didn't do that, she will now have stupidly high avoid. Because of sword prowess and sword avoid, and then she can still defend herself because 11 sword. Good time.
I'm not sticking around here to get slaughtered by a bunch of stuck-up jerks like you.
I feel stronger.
It's okay.
Okay, that'll very good. Now,
I got this.
Let's get to it. Just try.
Wow, nice accuracy, both of you. Really, really standout job right there.
No.
Honestly, I'm just kind of farming her classmaster at that point, like that. Also, that was Claude Knots. That crit for no reason.
I'm not done yet.
too easy.
Claude's evasion is also popping off.
Predictable.
Okay, wow, Violet is getting a little too huge. Violet is getting too confident. We need to tone it down. Violet has become too good of a unit. Thank you for not hilariously missing again, Leone. I really appreciate it.
Gotta keep him.
That's one more stronghold take. There are still some strongholds left.
This is dire.
Hey, you want +4 magic? The fact that you can trade and rally in the same turn definitely makes it better. That's definitely not bad. A day crit again? Seriously, Ignatz has thrown more crits than normal attacks. He fears. Okay, he didn't actually crit that time. Thank you. Because I didn't want him to crit that. I'd like Claude to have gotten some of that class mastery too. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Only a wound.
Thank God for prayer rings. I guess I should be saying thank God for goddess rings, because that's what I should be having equipped instead of a prayer ring. Hi, Falcor. What do you want, huh? What do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are having the audacity to show up around here in front of my face? You have the audacity to show up around me? Yeah, that's very subjective. That's up for interpretation at best. Pokemon's my favorite? It depends. Legendaries, I couldn't really decide, but it's the 4 Reggies. Non-legendaries, Jolteon. But even then, it may vary a little bit in those currently established reigns. Okay, he can't move. Do you have any combat arts? He doesn't. So that means I can be exceptionally stupid. Just for free. Free low Dumbo. Can this dude move that far? No, he cannot. Fantastic. That means I can also be exceptionally stupid. Like, attack this dude, and then just let him counterattack me next turn to get even more free mastery of the reason magic.
If only my research... Practice?
Which Reggie do I like the most? It depends. I like them both. I mean, why wouldn't I? I like them both, I say, as I like all four.
I am still...
If I had to say the worst one, probably Reggie's Rock. Reggie Rock. But I like them all. Aside. But that's like twisting my arm, you know? So it's not really fair to say that Reggie Rock I'd like noticeably less. It's like, if I had to pick one, you know? Hey, Speedwing! Oh yeah, that's right, this map does. I have no idea what the fuck just came out of your mouth. Energy drop, short spear, goddess ring, damn. Magic staff. Good stuff right there, good stuff. They're making a break for it. Get him! I'm not clicking that. That's virus. That's computer cancer. Yeah, but considering the fact that you sent it, I wouldn't trust it. I'm not a betting man. As I said, I'm not a betting man. Thank you for that, Mr. Crid. Really knocking that one out of the park, ain't you? You're really exceeding all expectations. Agni's arrow. Huh. I don't remember if I've seen... I think we have seen the animation for it, but I don't remember. So we're gonna turn him back on just so I can see that I've already seen it before, and then I'm gonna turn him back off. I think we've seen that before, but I don't remember it. Bye-bye, Falcorn. Glad you dropped by for 2 seconds. I forgot to turn the animations back off.
How do you like that?
It's such a minor difference, but over the course of an entire playthrough, that little bit of time, it really adds up. Which sucks, because I actually really like having the animations on. But unfortunately, I value mine and the audience's time. They are good animations, though. I am a fan. And if I was doing and if I ever play this game on my own, you bet your ass I never turned them off. I love them. They're great. They make me happy. But I do need to keep in mind how long I'm taking to do things.
Many thanks.
I have to be conscientious about how much of a dum-dum I'm being.
That's the last of them. Great work, everyone.
Mission accomplished.
Thieves everywhere. I can't believe this is what the world is coming to. At least we've restored the peace here, even if it's only for a little while.
Nice. Yeah, you just get a shitload of items from this paralog. Wow. And it's good stuff, too. Like, that is good stuff. Okay. Alright, there we go. There it is. I already did, Palcorn. I saw it. It's a neat concept, but I have no attachment to them.
My, thank you so much.
Professor, thank you for your help. We drove off the thieves and got a reward from my father. Job well done, eh? Although, I don't know how to feel about this particular reward. I guess that's why my father tasked me with this mission. He wanted me to prove myself worthy of this relic. This weapon, the Lance of Ruin, it killed my brother, and now it's mine. Not remotely. I bear the crest of Gautier. The same crest my brother wished for his whole life, but never came to possess. I suppose I am. Miquelon hated me from the moment he found out I had a crest and he didn't. He was selfish and egotistical. I know it's not right to say bad things about the dead, but he earned it. Even now, I'm still cleaning up his messes. I have to wonder, though, what if it was the other way around? If he had the crest, and I didn't, would I be the one my father thought was worth forgetting? Or would my fate have been wholly unlike his? You're probably right, Professor.
Chair noises.
It's not like me, is it? I don't pray much, but I think I'm going to pray for those who lost their lives to the thieves tonight. And for all of us. I'm afraid there are more days like these coming our way. Vargas has always been a cold place, never very well-to-do. Until about 10 years ago, our region was a battlefield for the people of the Sreng region to the north. And after the late king fell, the whole kingdom became unstable. So, it's no real surprise that more and more people are resorting to thievery, just to survive. And there are those rumors of the current regent being too busy chasing the ladies to bother with governing. Don't worry, I get the irony. The whole damn kingdom is in decline because of nonsense like that. I'm hoping once we get Dimitri on the throne, everything will get better. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you to decide how you want to use our reward. Including the Lance of Ruin. I know I can trust you with it until you think I'm ready. And Professor, if I could, I'd still like to buy you a meal sometime. Or do you really just hate the idea of having dinner with me? Just kidding. I know you're busy. Again, though, thank you for everything, Professor. I couldn't have done it alone.
Nice. And that you're totally right there, though, Scion. You get just an absolute boatload of free crap when you do that mission. Good lord. I have so much shit to sift through now. Look at it all. This alone. And then I have, like, an extra large bullion that I got out of that. I got a shield. I got a magic staff. Like, ugh. I got like a seal somewhere in there. I got an advanced seal. Oh. You guys gotta stop. You don't know how to treat a lady. Strength, speed, resistance, and charm. Charm, I'm actually gonna give it to Marianne just because I kind of want to see how good that move can become. I've never really used Dancing Blade, or a Sword Dance, so let's see that thing cranked up to infinite. Just for, like, comedic effect. Speed, resistance, and strength. Okay, who needs to do more damage? Who needs to be faster, and who needs to take less damage? Immediately, I'm thinking Hilda, she gets absolutely murdered by mages. And at least Leonie has the mobility to get the fuck out of whatever situation she's decided to be in. So that's at least acceptable, but Hilda cannot. So giving her resistance is valid. Next we have speed, which is easily covered by who can't double, or at the very least who is under risk of being doubled. Like Claude's fast. Hanneman isn't at all, though. He's fairly slow. So that means he gets doubled and murdered. I'm gonna be frank, he's kind of just here to do one hit, one murder. I think I was actually gonna give it to Ignatz, just so that way he can double Mr. Bowboy. Bows don't typically do as much damage, so them having speed is very valid. And then strength. I was thinking Raphael, just because of the punching value. But... Leonie does not do that much damage. Her strength is currently below average, and that's after having strength +2. Yeah, she needs some work. To say the least. Okay, now we need to look into stuff like, oh hey, let's fix up his axe, because it's currently breaking. And who has the stupid gem right now? I think it's not Hanneman, it's Lorenz who doesn't need that. So we can give that to someone who does need it, which would be... I don't actually know what Mastering Fortress Knight gives you. It would probably give you something dumb like Armored Blow, which is or something dumb like that. Who needs to master their current class? Leonie. But she's already really far along. I'm actually kind of curious as to see what this gives you, because my list also says to master Fortress Knight, and I don't know why. So we're gonna do it. Okie doke. That should work. Ocean View, I Should Heaven, True Chivalry. I get the shield, and this one's just... This one gives me the... I know it's the 2 little baby relics. Like the holy weapons that aren't hero relics, that are kind of shittier, but that, like, anyone can use them. I'm gonna do this one no matter what. But...
There you are. I have a request for you. It has to do with that plot to assassinate Lady Rhea. The bishop leading the Western Church was somehow involved. Enough is enough. So now the Knights of Seros have been tasked with putting the bishop down. I thought you and your students could come with us. Because you wield the Sword of the Creator. Lady Rhea is going to personally execute the bishop. I have been appointed as her guard. I want your help protecting her. So, what do you say? Will you come?
Excuse me.
Let me tell you right now, this mission was one of the absolute worst to do in Violet Solo, because I tried to get Catherine and Ash to not be involved in combat. Not only because the mission would typically die if they got in combat, but it also, like, oh, if they survive the combat, that goes against the spirit of it. So trying to, like, play chess, but in an area that you can't see with 2 units that can't move very far is very, very difficult.
What do you say, Professor? Keep in mind, we would be bringing the whole class, not just Ash.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I guess it's fine. Get ready then.
Luckily, I pretty much know at least where the right side of the map is oriented. The left side I don't know as well, but for me to do this map when I did it solo, I charged the right side because that's where the flyers and the main bishop was. And the flyers spawned on the right side, and they were a big threat. Luckily, this map is completable by just having X amount of time pass. So it's definitely manageable through it all. Get the fuck out, Sylvain. Okay, who do we need? What do we need? I don't need Hanneman, because I need to promote him. So he's fine for right now. Raphael. Hilda. Anyone else? Lysithia. I wish I could use it, but what can you do? Okay, who do we have? What do we need? But who's going to be paired up with who is the main question. Because guess what? Existence has changed again because, hey, Ash is over here and I don't have Hanneman anymore to team up with Lindhart, so gotta look at the fucking boys again. Oops. God damn it. Because I can't even do Ash Marianne because that's also being consumed right now. Alright, Ignatz. Ignatz Ingrid, sure. Ingrid's one of my defaults, and I don't really know why. We'll do Claude. Actually, Claude and Ingrid was really good. I'll do Claude, Ingrid, and then Ignatz Lane, sure. Something basic. And finally, we have Hilda with... apparently, Annette is our main option. There we go.
Well, come back.
There she is, a sneaky little witch, trying to pass herself off as the goddess's envoy. Archbishop Rhea, I'll bring judgment upon you in the goddess's stead.
They're using the fog as cover to ambush us. What a cheap ploy.
It won't do any good to get annoyed, Catherine. That voice. We are up against a faction of bishops.
They've shown themselves at least, so we won't have to go to the trouble of finding them. Huh?
Oh, I guess that dialogue's gone now.
Please, Professor, don't let Lady Rhea get hurt. Our mission isn't just to wipe out all the enemies, but also to protect Lady Rhea. Ready?
Out the enemy or defend Rhea for 10 turns.
I'll give it my all.
Let's get to it. Who, me?
Ready and willing.
Who, me?
Oh, I should give someone else the stride gambit now that I think about it. There should be some horse dudes right around here, and then there's the bishop down here. Then over here, I frankly don't know that well, because I haven't really seen this part of the map. Because over here is the bishop where Pegasus respawn, which is why I'm sending Leone over there. But the rest of it, I know there are enemies down here and straight left and up left. I just don't know the specifics. Oh, I found some of those specifics. Hey, free torch. Sure, might as well just pop the damn thing. Ain't like I'm gonna be doing much with it.
Stay focused.
Told you. That's where they be. Luckily, Claude's got some serious bulk, so I assumed he would have lived through this all. It is more dudes than I was expecting, but that's just because I danced in. I do remember there being 4 total. Because there's 2 packets of 2. Which is why one of them couldn't get away in time. Because he used all his movement just to get up to Claude.
It's your call.
Don't know if there's anything top right, but I'm just checking just in case. I don't think there is, considering the fact that there's still just nothing.
Nice try.
Oh, maybe there is something top right. Neat. It's not at all where I was expecting. It's way more straight up than to the right, but what can you do? These dudes I remember being annoying, the assassin guys, because they always double. They were really difficult when I was doing the Rhea shit, because they kept doing more damage than any other unit to Rhea herself. Will you all stop being dumb and hitting her? She doesn't need the XP. Primo example of where this comes in handy. Pop the training gauntlets, and you slap down a healing focus. Boom, 26 HP, he's fine. And you just gun this guy down because he's being an asshole. Fuck you,
It
random
seems that
mage.
Taking out the priest has stopped the reinforcements coming over. We should be able to stop.
And we can come on up here and help out Raphael after next turn, obviously. Normally, I would like, what's his name? I would like Ash to get into the fight with the Bishop because he has that really, really good, unique line of dialogue, but I don't think that's happening right now, I'm gonna be frank. Apparently people had a lot of unit deaths. That's real fun and interactive, isn't it?
Ready and willing.
I will get.
Move carefully.
He's gonna hit Rhea. She's fine. She's way tankier than you ever would have expected. Oh, they do fuck off damage. But they also have almost no accuracy. And it's crit nets! Big nets, big nuts. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop the rock, dickhead. You know, go around farming these damn purple spirits. Free shit!
Watch and learn.
See what I mean? She's
Lady
fine.
Rhea, hold the line. Don't.
Wasn't there a fucking, like, bishop around here somewhere? Where the hell is he? There's one dude spawned at something from around here somewhere, and I can't find him. I'll just leave that there. You know what? Pop that. There you go. You're fine.
I got this.
Well, that is truly annoying, as now I have to fucking deal with moving one step closer just to be able to have the goddamn bishop appear in visual sight. Is he over here? He's over there, okay. Time to go farm for purple things, oh boy! I'm not gonna give the yellow ones to the junk jobbers, they don't deserve it.
Apostates will suffer the punishment of the goddess!
Hey, fuck you, Bishop. Bishop, more like bitch up. Ooh! Got him! Fuck.
Still got room to grow. Good to go.
Use the combat art, but I didn't because, oops, I'm a dum-dum. Doesn't it say how many enemies there are? Ah, fuck it. You know what? My dog's barking. Give me a second. I'll be right back. God, this whole entire today session is just full of this, isn't it? Be right back. Mail's here, mail's here. Dogs barking at the mailman, and then the mailman dropped off like one thing. Wasn't even that exciting of a thing. But mail's here. Yeah, alright, don't get too excited now, guys. Come on. Let's tone it down a bit. Oh, there he is. I knew there had to be another one. Well, let me pop this. Let me just see if there's any others. Nope. I'd like to give this to Ignatz, if I'm going to be frank. Renz doesn't really need it. Cyril doesn't really need it. So, what can you do? Yeah, I'm covered, don't worry about it. Wait a minute, gotta get the loot. That's XP loot. But then again, I don't think it's gonna matter too much because I think this is the last guy.
Don't expect much more than that.
I won't.
Feeling stronger.
Apostates, You sully the name of the goddess!
You are the apostates. The goddess is with me.
We're not done. Can't find him. Oh, that's right. There's this guy right here. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. Is actually what I want. Like, I want that to be happening. God damn it. Hey, watch this. Okay, so I want to get to this yellow tile, but Raphael can't make it, and neither can Leone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trade him the March Ring, and then shove him. So that gave him one unit of movement from the March Ring, and 1 unit of movement from the shove. And now he can reach the yellow tile in 1 turn. I've done it. Are you proud of me yet, Dad? I did a cool thing on the internet. The March Ring works like, it's again relevant to Weevil over there. March Ring works the same as it does in the Disgaea games. Like, you know how there's those movement increasing items, like the accelerator and whatnot, how you can equip them, then unequip them in the same turn to gain the movement without having to keep them permanently equipped? It works like that in this game. So you can get some nutty things happening. What's this one gonna make, huh? What's this one gonna make? Oh, it's an iron sword? Oh, who would have guessed? Wow, it's a real good surprise. Well, great surprise right there, guys. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed that this thing would have made a fucking iron sword? Who possibly could have guessed that was gonna happen? No one. No one could have guessed. I know, darting blow. Woo! Y11 is done, though. Y11 does not need any more combat. For right now, at least. Can I get above 92x? Hey, thank you, Sagittarius. Appreciate it. Okay, I can use Curve Shot to not kill him. Holy shit. Point blank volley does a fuckload of damage. And then I can hit him for 2 damage. I mean, Lorenz doesn't actually need it, though. Because he's pretty much done, but you know. Had to go with Ignatz first, just in case he crits.
I feel...
Impossible.
Holy shit, he crit! Okay, never mind. Undo what I just did. Sorry there, Mr. Priesty. Wasn't expecting you to hit a... What was the percentage? Wasn't expecting you to hit an 8% crit. Wasn't even a factor in my brain hole. So sorry about that. Okay, I'll take that into consideration next time now, won't I? Boop!
Feel like I grew up a little.
Nice.
Goddess, have mercy. Forgive them their sins, and save their souls.
It would have been better if we'd captured the bishop, but they didn't make it easy for us. What now, Lady Rhea?
We must go to the headquarters of the Western Church. Perhaps there is still someone there who knows what has transpired.
Let us help too. It may not be much, but we'll do whatever we can.
I am sure you will be a great help. I am glad to have you by my side.
I did it. I got booties. Permanently increased movement by 1. And a critical ring going right the fuck on Ignatz. Sorry, accuracy ring. You're great. Ignatz needs to flourish in his natural skill set, let's be frank. You know how he's critting only 90% of the time? Let's make that 100%.
Thanks, Professor. I really appreciated your help with the investigation. That's it for today. Head back to Garreg Mach. The church will have to choose a new bishop and do whatever else is necessary to rebuild the Western Church. Lady Rhea is grateful to all of you. She said she would send along a reward. You should feel very proud. Receiving a gift directly from Lady Rhea is exceedingly rare. Still, that was a real mess, huh? For them to come out and charge us so boldly. As am I. We kept Lady Rhea safe, thanks to you. Hey, where did Ash go? I haven't seen him for a while. That may be it. I hope he's not getting in the way. There you are, Ash. We were just talking about... Why the brooding expression? Hey, what's that bundle of papers in your hand?
This was given to me. It has to do with my family. I haven't finished reading it all yet. But I think it might offer some clues about something I need to know. Professor, Catherine, thank you for letting me come with you on this mission. I'd better get ready to go.
It's a little painful to watch. I do hope that those papers, whatever they are, will help him get over his past. I suppose it's time for us to start heading back to the monastery.
Okie doke, there it is. Alright, mission accomplished. Fucking done did it. Alright, boys and girls, which one do we want to do? Set Flame or fucking Felix? Because neither of them really give us too much. They're both okay. In the fact we can't really use either of them in any real extensive capacity. I mean, we can, at least the Set of Flame one, but even still. Oh, that's not for you anymore. Pretty sure, was the other one before? Okay, apparently Spear of Assault is good. What's Magic Staff do? It literally just ups your damage by 3. Okay. I would rather have Marianne's Physic be a full heal, I'm gonna be frank. I could actually give this to, Hanneman or something, though. Accuracy ring. No. Put that down. There you go. Nice. Hilda, fine. Keep the fucking knowledge gem. I'd like to give her a Hex Lock shield, but I don't have one yet. It'd be better than the Goddess ring. Actually, I'll give a Goddess ring to him, because it ups luck, and again, he's one of the only characters that has definitive luck synergies, and frankly, I just want to see Goody Basket proc more. Even though if he has this equipped, it's way more redundant, because Goody Basket heals him every turn, and this heals him every turn. This would make Raphael entirely self-sufficient, where if they do not burst him down in one turn, he's fine. This lets me do stupid shit with him, and I'm always down for dumb things. Secret book is Dex. What else do we have? March Ring is going to go on a person like Leone or Byleth. Accuracy Ring. Who else uses a bow? Cyril. What's Cyril have equipped right now? He has the Experience Gem, so I'll give him this for right now, and then when he's done with the Experience Gem, we can also have that. Hanneman. Here you go. Do more damage, I guess. Sure. Merry Christmas. I don't give a damn. Fuck it. Make Meteor hit harder when we learn it. Accuracy ring. Iron shield on Byleth can do better. Just go full hog and give it a silver shield. Why not? You're fast enough as it is. Let's make you take even less damage. You shouldn't be even taking damage in the first place. I just want Byleth to stop doubling people, so that way, because Byleth doesn't need any more XP and class mastery, so anyone who decides to throw themselves into the Byleth-shaped meat grinder at least has a higher chance of living, because it slows her. Golden Deer Bracelet is worthless, so hey, you know what? Actually, that whole accuracy ring, I'm gonna take that back. Because, man, the Golden Deer Bracelet's kind of butt. Unless you're doing a charm thing, which I'm kind of doing with Marianne, but not... but not really. Here, you know what? This will actually give Cyril something to do. He'll be fast. I'll make Cyril high mobility. Because he's a bow dude, and he'll move real fucking far, real fucking fast. There we go. He now has his niche of being a speedy boy. Now I need to level up his horse skill to A+ to get the movement +1 skill. That's definitely feasible. Please believe me. Are we done now? Silver shield, accuracy ring. He just doesn't even have one, so clearly no, we're not done yet. Prayer ring. The experience and knowledge gems, that's fine. Hilda and Cyril make good use of them. Here's your prayer ring, I guess. Fuck it. Goddess ring, critical ring, Thyrsus, healing staff, knowledge gem, and nothing. Here's your steel shield, I guess. Man, we're running out. What does the prayer ring do? It gives you HP regen. Goddess ring is, I think, just better, because I think they heal the exact same amount. It doesn't say that they heal a different amount. Prayer ring heals some amount of your max HP per turn. Goddess ring does the same thing, but the Goddess ring also gives you +4 luck. They're the same thing, but the prayer ring is shittier, I think. If they wanted to have it be at all balanced, the prayer ring would probably heal more, but I don't know if it does that, so fuck it. Either way, I want the luck anyway. Now we need to, look at who needs dex. I think that's accuracy, which would mean archers or axe people, which is Hilda. I guess Hilda, she has bad dex. Yes, that's dex. Oh! Oh, shit! Prayer ring really gives you miracle? I mean, that's kind of worthless, but it'd be really annoying if an enemy had it equipped. Huh. Neat. So I guess that means the prayer ring would heal more if you have lower max HP, because it guaranteed heals 5 HP a turn. Whereas the goddess ring would heal more if you had over 50 HP and you high rolled it, but it also gives you luck. Meaning the prayer ring is typically better for just raw dog healing. But I'm actually mainly equipping them for the luck, because that means more crit chance, which is more damage, or in the case of Raphael, it means goodie basket procs more, which means that's another 10% max HP, so he heals more, as he also has above 50 HP. Neat. Didn't know that. Fun facts. We're getting the lore. Because I only know what the game says, and they both just say, they restore your HP, but Goddess Ring also gives you +4 luck.
Brother, please wait.
This sounds like some fucking bourgeoisie propaganda, but I don't know enough about the goddamn nobles to confirm or deny these theories.
I must come.
You will do no such thing. I am not going there to pay respects at the cemetery, but to do battle. With you there, I will be beside myself with worry. It will be easier for me to fight if I know you are safe.
But I must. Oh, Professor, you have come at just the right time.
I don't like the sound of that.
I only wish to make a small request. My dear brother is about to set forth on a most dangerous mission.
Indeed. The Western Church is attempting to seize sacred ground by force. Though they now have a new bishop, it seems that a radical faction has emerged to resist the new order. We cannot allow the holy artifacts enshrined there to fall into their hands.
I too wish to be of use to the Church. And I do admit I am terribly worried about my brother. No matter my protests, he will not allow me to come. Professor, this is where you can help. Will you accompany us both on this expedition? If you are there to protect me, my brother's fears will be allayed. Isn't that right, brother?
I suppose your aid would indeed be useful, yes.
I knew it! Please, Professor, will you join us? Wonderful.
If these chuckle fucks are related to Rhea's shit, just turn into a fucking dragon, assholes. Kill them all. Don't need my help.
Thank you so much.
That might be exclusive to Rhea, but they got the green hair. Linhardt has the green hair. Linhardt's the dragon. That's facts. I'm spitting them straight at you.
I am grateful.
Make Linhardt a wyvern rider. Actually, make Rhea a wyvern rider. Dragon riding a dragon. Catherine and Ash, fuck off. Ignat's also a dragon? Shit, you're right. How many more dragons are there? Caspar's more blue. Way more blue. Byleth becomes a dragon. Byleth opts into the be a dragon build. Cynthia, Hilda. Sorry there, Raphael. Got it. No, we'll use Raphael. Yes, that should be fine. And again, the order of what I was doing is fucked up, so now I need to see who the hell is going to pair up with who. Like, Ash Marianne. And where the hell is Seth? Who's Seth gonna hang out? Wait, no, he's not gonna get in combat. He wouldn't. There wouldn't gain anything from that. Wasn't Claude and Ingrid pretty good? You can actually turn Claude off, but he's not even huge right now. Raphael and Shamir? You know, Ignat Shamir is pretty good. I'll do Ignat Shamir. Hey man, don't drag me down to your level with your jokes.
You heretics who defile
Who?
our gods.
Heretics?
The sacred coast belongs to us, the Western Church. You are the heretics. Be gone from here at once. Silence, dog of the apostates. Prepare to receive our righteous blades.
Heretics!
I will recapture.
Purging!
Guide me well.
Who, me?
I stand ready.
Ready and willing.
Let's get to it.
I got this.
How bad of an idea is me running right in front of a bunch of fucking mages? Let's find out.
Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
I gotta get in there. Get in there, Claude. Do your job. Wham. I'm so proud of you.
I think
Ward arrow. Huh.
Stay focused.
Okay. If you say so. They're gonna do a shitload of damage, but he's a big boy, he's fine. Fuck you. I gotta get in there!
I would.
It's your call.
Where the fuck is the goddamn... what's it called? What is the... What's it called? Why are you gaggle of fuck showing up? There you go. Not what I wanted to say, but it works.
if you say so.
He's not wrong. Ray is quite literally... And he crit again. There he goes. Then again, it's a... Oh, Bullet, you missed, like, another 35 Ignat's crits. I actually just this last map got a critical ring, and so I'm doing that now, and so we have decided to up his 90% crit chance to 100%, so that's happening. That's a good time. I'd recommend it. Oh, he's about to take a shitload of damage. Alright, Violet actually has to step in and do the fucking job of making sure they don't die. Violet is the, hey, I'm gonna just be here just in case you're about to be murdered. Yeah. There's them crits. Raphael's gotta get in there. I'm playing very fast and loose on this map. Feels nice to make a double aggressive warp play. That always feels nice.
I expected as much.
My technique could use...
It is our duty to worship Saint Kehoe. We will not allow heretics to come near.
He didn't crit. Unprecedented. Raphael crit though, so that's good. It's a good happy medium. Yeah, Marianne. Yeah, Marianne. For a second there, my brain read it as Marina, but yeah, no, Marianne's our dancer now. I don't know if you've noticed, she's mainly healing through it all, so that's just too damn bad. You say this like it's a bad thing, as if she has actually at all changed what she's doing, which is a dirty, dirty lie, as she is very much so pumping out them numbers. Specifically for healing, like the healing numbers, it's a lot of that. He crit again, there he goes.
But it was...
For the sake of the goddess. Imagine being bitch made, but for the goddess.
I'm still...
Not even the goddess, it's for simply Saint Keyhole and that's it. Honestly, doing every single paralog is kind of going great for us, because it gives us a lot of maps with enemies that are fairly weak, so we're getting a boatload of combat experience without gaining much XP, so we're mastering all of our classes without getting, like, huge. Is this that same villager that Crom decides to marry if you have him literally interact with no females the entirety of the game? Because that's my waifu. Random village lady he never mentions again for the rest of the game.
I have to...
Renewal. Huh.
Gotta keep improving.
My twaiting axe! No! Got an iron sword though, that's cool. And this is why I carry both a training, mini iron, and steel bow to have the exact amount of damage I need to murder a man. Just on hand whenever need be.
It's starting to...
Hey, Aura! Don't know what that does. Isn't that just more damage? Yup, that's just more damage. Thank you, random bits of magic garbage that I definitely don't want or need in my life. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, Raphael, get the fuck in there. Free rusted axe acquired. Fuck you.
I'm starting.
Hey, how can you be mad about Marianne being a dancer if me made Marianne a dancer is now letting me just murder dudes with a big-ass thunder sword? You can literally see it sparking right now. That's value. We would not have that same level of value if she wasn't a dancer, and I do want to reiterate that, because that is very important. Eh, fuck it.
The goddess protects us. We will never yield to the likes of you.
Yeah, but then she... I'm not gonna make Wyvern Lord Levin Sword fucking Marianne. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry to say, that's just an objective fact. I don't want it to be, don't you bring up pitfalls with me. Swear to God. So are you telling me that the big ass radical thunder sword is a pitfall, that I don't want to be out of it? This isn't gonna work.
Heretics, prepare to taste the power of the true servants of the goddess.
Free bow, free bow, free bow. Please don't kill him. God damn it.
I will get stronger still.
That is the last of them. Flame, will you place some flowers at the monument?
Of course, brother. That is what I came here to do.
Raphael is a good boy.
Your assistance is most appreciated. I can only hope that the Western Church will now see reason and abandon this place. But just to be safe, I have retrieved the holy artifacts. We cannot risk them falling into their hands. I will entrust them to you. I must confess, despite the situation, it was a pleasure to return here. This coast has a certain sentimental significance to my sister and me. Yes, this stone monument is not merely here to commemorate Saint Keyhole. It is also the grave of my wife.
You are safe now, Mother. Finally, you may find peace.
I suppose you have earned the right to know. But this must remain between us.
Brother, mother, this fucking
Flame is actually
son.
my daughter. My late wife and her mother are the same person. Due to certain circumstances, it is more convenient for us to masquerade as siblings for the time being. There are many who would seek to harm Flame due to the unique blood she bears. Falsifying her identity is necessary to conceal her from such individuals. Mercifully, I happen to look quite young.
Well, what's the problem, Alfant?
We make rather convincing siblings, do we not?
No. You ask them in the middle of class in front of all of your peers. So they may judge you.
I'm certain our cover was adequate.
Mother loved the coast so much. She and I came here together often. Fishing was her favorite pastime. I used to sit and watch while she cast her line.
I remember it fondly. You did so love to eat the fish she caught as well.
Fish is my favorite food, it is true. due in no small part to Mother.
I still come here to fish from time to time, using the skills my wife taught me. It reminds me how deeply I appreciate those years, and how I wish I could return to them.
We cannot turn back the clock, Father. We must live our lives fully, in the present moment.
You're right. That is what she always said, isn't it? Dwell too much on the past, and you may be unable to move forward. Come then. Let us return home.
Goodbye, Mother. I love you. I shall bring flowers again for you next time.
Coolio. Caduceus Staff. Stores HP, does a buttload of damage, 10 crit, not bad, only weighs 9, which is really fucking good, actually, like, wow, it only weighs 9, and Caduceus Staff, magic attack range +1, so it's not as good as Thrice's, but it's definitely going on Hanneman to make his meteor hit 1 tile further, because definitely I got a min-max for that, too.
Gratitude.
Wait, does that work? Yeah, no, he doesn't have the right crest, but they're like the silver ones. Don't they like not matter for those? Because I know the other one is like you could still use the spear, but you get HP regeneration. But the HP regeneration is better if you have the. I don't know. I don't understand.
The time has come for the annual ball.
Hey,
but first,
balls!
An eve of merriment. Okay, I'll admit it. The Officers' Academy isn't as uptight as I thought.
Unfortunately, this is actually normally around the time I would normally fuck off. We did have that big-ass period where I had to leave for like an hour and 40 minutes for the yelling to stop, but, you know.
Oh, I can't wait a moment longer.
Dancing? Singing? I'm not good at either of those things.
Otherwise, we would have been live for quite a bit longer, for at least another, hour and 40 minutes.
remember,
This would have been nearly a 6-hour-long stream. This would have been the comeback, you know? 5.5 hours, something like that.
Gentlemen in all of the houses, swapping dance partners as you please. How scandalous! I, for one, plan to simply behold the pure essence of dance. I'll, watch from a distance.
I'd like to have what she's having.
If a boy asks you to dance, you simply must accept.
I'd like to opt out of what Hilda's having.
anyone
I'd like to cancel my subscription.
Whatever should I do?
Oh, lucky you, Ignatz. Tomorrow, if only for a day, you may live out your dearest dreams of an exalted existence. As for me, I am surely to be overwhelmed with the propositions
you
of
should have
desperate
seen
ladies.
in my own
I will
playthrough when I made
doubtless have little
Dimitri
time
my
for partners of
dancer.
my own choosing.
That was the
Which one of you is
funniest
screaming now,
shit.
Lawrence?
All the lines of dialogue he gave for
Everyone,
when
listen
you
up.
tell
To
him
no
he's going to
one's
be the
surprise,
representative,
I have a
and then when
brilliant
he
idea.
wins
Teach,
is
you'll
the
want in on this
funniest. Like when you say, "Hey, do you want to be the dancer?" It's like, "Sir, do you understand what you are implying?" And when you say he's going to be, it's like, "You have doomed us all."
This may sound impetuous, perhaps irresponsible, almost certainly
Impetuous is the word of the day.
But we're gonna do it anyway. In exactly 5 years' time, let's promise to meet again, right here at the monastery.
A reunion. There's usually food at reunions. Count me in, Claude.
You know what? Another word of the day. Did you know the opposite of synergy is
The monastery's
dysergy?
Millennium Festival.
It means the exact opposite of a
1,000
synergy.
years since the founding of
Like Marianne and being a dancer.
I hear the Millennium Festival will be the largest celebration
It's something
in the
is worse
monastery's
than the
history.
sum of its parts.
Oh, I get it. It'll be easier for us to all get back here with the Millennium Festival as an excuse.
How true. As the new leader of the Alliance, I will certainly have occasion to attend and pay my respects to Lady Rhea.
Do not attempt to castigate me, you incorrigible neophyte.
And you teach? I guess it's hard to imagine that you'll
I'm
still
not
be
some
teaching here
petulant
5
child
years
as to have such a small
But I'm sure no matter
vocabulary
where
and
you go,
vernacular.
you'll come running at the chance to see your adorable little golden deer again, right? That was your cue to promise everyone you'll return. Go on, set a good example, Teach. If you promise,
Yeah,
everyone
petulant
else
child
will
I've held in reserve. I haven't had a good chance to use it.
After 5 years, we'll all be whoever we're going to become. Please, Professor, invite Captain Gerald too.
Like, the only one who fits the category in this game is Lysithea.
Settled then.
But
What do you say, Claude? Is it official?
I mean, I guess.
The promise
But
is
Lysithea
sealed.
kind of has
That
their own
means
things
we're
going
all
on, so it
obligated to
feels,
keep it.
you know, rude.
5 years from today, all of us will meet again at the monastery. Don't forget it, Teach. You and I will meet here again.
What do you know that I don't know, huh, Claude? How do you know I'm gonna be alive in 5 years? Huh? Are you gonna stab me? You gonna hire some fucking Almyers to shoot me in the heart with a bow and arrow? I can't believe it. Son of a bitch, I knew it all along. He's a rapscallion. Shouldn't be trusted. Who is this mysterious white-haired CG man? I want him in my class. Spot the protagonist. Actually, there is that one red-haired lady in the back with a really frizzy pigtails. That's a unique design. Imagine being a generic. They never show the lady being taller. Imagine being a... Again, there aren't very many people who... I want to dance with Claude! Also, that camera angle makes it does make it look like Claude is about your height. If not, maybe a little bit shorter, depending on eye levels and height currently with heels and
You
shit.
hardly had the time to breathe in there. It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball.
Okay, Bullet, if you're still here, judge me on my, meeting with the person in the big room up there, stairs thing. Because I was not allowed to pick Sedith, so I had to pick someone else.
Was that a joke?
I don't remember what the place is called. It's the stupid tower, and then you have babies in the tower.
But where is there to run?
I don't remember what it's called. God, there you go.
Looking for a dance.
Scion got mad. He has judged me of my tastes. And he is weak-blooded for
I
such.
see. The goddess tower waits for you.
That's the load, really?
Oh, hey,
I'm a
Teach.
vanilla boy.
What brings you to the Goddess Tower?
I
You know
like
what?
Claude.
Never mind. The answer is as clear as day. You couldn't bear the ball anymore and simply had to escape.
Fucking... You're being a petulant child, son. How dare I have taste?
There's nothing wrong with admitting you're not comfortable in a noisy crowd.
Really, I get it. I'm the same way. Huh. See right through me, do you? But I really do mean it. Parties aren't for me. Music and fun are all well and good, but those dances the nobles do are something else. I was never really taught to do
How
that
dare
sort
I
of
like the dude that they're
My
very
upbringing
clearly
was
trying to get you to
lacking
like.
in certain ways.
I like all the house leaders, to be fair. It seems kind of obvious.
Even so, I may have secured a fancy new title, but who I am on the inside, well, status alone can't change that. That's a bit of an aside, though. They say, Teach, have you heard the legends about this tower? They say if a man and a woman pray for the same thing here, on this night, the goddess will grant their wish without fail. Who knows? Maybe it has something to do with celebrating the anniversary of the monastery's completion. Maybe the goddess comes down from above on this night and this night alone to celebrate with us.
Part time,
Even
whoo
goddesses like to
yeah!
party, right?
Pizza time.
The truth is that it's just a legend the students here like to tell. It's not based on any real facts. But I suppose it would be a waste to pass up a chance of having our wish granted. What do you say, Teach? Care to try? Let's see. How about we pray for our ambitions to come true? You don't
Yeah,
exactly
that's
seem
definitely
like
not
a selfish type,
veiled
but
in
even you must
secrecy and
have an
help
ambition
to
or two.
hell and back.
That's what I thought.
It's the same for everyone. No one is ever completely satisfied. Everyone has something they long for. Otherwise, what's the point of it all? Of course, same goes for me. Without even realizing it, I found myself holding tight to some pretty big ambitions. If you would, I would love for you to share in those ambitions with me, Teach. But all that aside, let's get started. Let's pray to the goddess before she tuckers out for the evening.
Who's ready for some weird Almiron cult shit? Oh boy, I'm
Divine
ready.
Goddess, hear our prayers.
Time to do
we
it, Dan.
beseech you and your radiance. Please grant us
And then
that
immediately
which we
after
seek.
today, Dad dies. Oh boy. Daddy down under. Daddy got dick deep
That
and dirty.
should do it. The goddess will make our dreams come true now, yeah? At any rate, we've done all we can. Whether we actually believe our dreams will come true or not is up to us. I suppose we should head back soon. I'm sure everyone is looking for you. Just promise to spare a dance for me, okay, Teach? I swear, so long as it's not one of those goofy noble dances, I am a treasure on the dance floor.
They literally said in the beginning they have to wish for the same thing. They have to both pray for the exact same thing, or else nothing
It
happens.
seems that everyone is having a delightful time. Will you not dance some more? How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you... do as you will. Oh, you're not the only one who feels that way. Look over there. I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not follow her?
Shut up, Morgana. Fuck you.
Oh, come on, hurry up.
Don't tell me what to do. I don't want to see more cutscenes. I don't want to
I
talk
know
to
that you are
Rhea.
curious to see what she is up to.
No, I've already seen it twice.
I hear
And I will skip it
Someone
again.
singing.
You cannot stop me.
from over there.
Oh, that's the end of the cutscene. It was real unfortunate. Man, it's real convenient time. That's the end of the cutscene. You know how it is. Are we good yet? Are we good yet? Hurry up and master being an archer. Isn't like Lysithia done or something? Yeah, she's done, but I only have her be in this class. She can use warp twice. Okay, one thing I do need to do is this. And it's also a little bit of padding. But here, I do need to fiddle with the combat arts and whatnot. Because, well, one, what the hell is a diamond axe? Sure, it's just a buttload of damage. It also has no accuracy. But man, if you can hit that, good lord. Ward arrow, that's the one. Prevents the enemy from using magic. Ooh, I mean, you probably that seems a little redundant because why would you use this when your archer should be just one-hitting the mages? But I guess in Maddening you probably don't do that as much unless you're a good archer. You know, definitely that could never happen though. Not to Ignatz. Boom. Easy. And you also have diamond axe. Sure, we'll try it out. Okie doke. And then abilities, I think we're generally pretty clean. But we'll have to see. Like darting blow? Oh, hell yeah. Sorry there, HP plus 5, but I'd rather just have more avoid. Warding blow? Did I say warding blow? I got darting blow. Warding blow is butt, though. Is that the resistance ones or the defense one? Those are kind of butt. No, that's fiendish blow. Warding blow, like... Yeah, darting blow is the dude. This is speed plus 6 during combat. This pretty much guarantees doubles and then speed plus 6 depth. And then even if I can't aggress, I have alert stance. So Bile has the ability to be a big-ass meat wall and also kill with impunity. It's a good time. Having both is a bit much, but I've never actually had both, and I wanted to try it out. Yeah. Yeah. Both is pretty much double. And if you double with Death Blow, that's actually plus 12 strength. That is fucking ridiculous. That's exactly the thing that made me absolutely fall in love with Fierce Iron Fist. Death Blow just makes it a plus 18. And if you get a quad, that's a plus 24 on strength alone. Oh god, Death Blow, what have you done? Jesus Christ. That alone made me think Death Blow, best ability. I don't know the exact tier list, but as an ignorant man, Death Blow and like the blow skills, let's just say in general, Darting, Fiendish, and Death, because they all kind of do the same shit, gotta be in the top 10. They have to be. I have not seen enough, because the problem is they only work half the time, but in that one half, they're the best fucking option. They have to be like top 10. They're so fucking good. Because they're not even like hard to get. Uncanny Blow? I actually don't know what that one is. I've never heard of that one. I know there's a blow for all the stats though. I know, I don't think there's a crit blow though. Because I know there's a defense and a resistance one. Those aren't as good. Okay, that makes sense. But Uncanny Blow, that also sounds fantastic. That one I would probably rank even a little bit lower just because it's niche, but in maddening, yeah, Avoid Blow. Okay, yeah. Wait, isn't speed also avoid? I mean, we had this conversation. Darting, like, speed does also factor into avoid, so if you stacked darting and avoid blow, they don't get to play the game anymore. Go fuck yourself. Like, X prowess, level 5. Speed plus 2, darting blow, avoid blow, and then even if you don't go for that, alert stance plus literally the entire team. This is avoid plus 10. Give everyone a speed or an invasion ring. That's the game. Divine avoid instead of alert stance, or instead of a speed plus 2. Oh god, Scion, you can't keep saying that. You can't keep saying these things or else they'll start getting dirty and impure thoughts. Woo! You know not for what you have done. You have unleashed into my pants. What? I wish these weight skills were actually good. They're so butt. Because you haven't really gotten to see it, Scion, but let me tell you right now, one of the few things I absolutely adore in a game is the ability to dodge damage. And the ability to tank damage. Like, because again, I'm talking about it again, it's the one I always bring up. In Paper Mario, there are a few things that let you have a void chance, but they're typically really small, like a 10% chance to dodge, because that game doesn't have any dodging mechanics. So a 10% chance to dodge, not great. But then there's another one which is a 25% chance to dodge, and an applicable effect that is a 33% chance to dodge. If you stack all three of those together, they're multiplicative, so they have diminishing returns. You get a fucking ridiculous amount of avoid and dodge chance. And when I was doing the Pro Mode and Master Quest playthroughs, they had to nerf all three of those fucking options. I mean, it only makes sense. That's the exact reason why I'm just like... That's why I thought Dedue, on reflection, was really fucking bad. I thought Dedue was fantastic, but after having seen... Because in all of my playthroughs through the Blue Boys, Dedue was amazing, except for after the point where he had the time skip and he was gone for a while, and then he came back, but even when he came back, he never kind of caught back up. But that final map, where I saw Ingrid, who had Defiant Avoid and Ready Stance Plus, was unfucking touchable. And it literally made the final map a kill box, but for us. we have the advantage. And hell, that would be one I'd also recommend. You could see my very first time, because it's all on YouTube, out in the description. Yeah, that's fair. The dude kind of shit the bed. How do you get... Isn't Defiant Avoid, like, really difficult to get, though? Isn't it, like, Phoenix Lord mastering? Maybe Wyvern Lord? I would assume Phoenix Lord. Falcon Knight Mastery. Not Phoenix Lord. That'd be radical. But yeah, no, Falcon. That's the one I was thinking of, not Phoenix. That would be cool as fuck. When is this game gonna add back in the Griffins that were in Awakening? I was actually curious about that, and I actually did look up what the fuck Griffin riders were in Awakening and their whole shit was, and they were supposed to be like a happy medium between Pegasus and Wyverns, but they were okay. I think we're done now. We have this. Charm +2. They were designed to be the exact happy medium. They didn't have the massive resistance problem of Wyvern Lords, but they weren't as fast as Pegasus Knight, but they had more strength than Pegasus Knights and more resistance than Wyverns. I would imagine a specialized build's probably better, but I've heard they were okay. The Dark Flyers are fucking insane, so who gives a damn, you know? How much more time do we have? Yeah, that's not even a competition. Dark Flyer went. Oh, son of a bitch. So many more of these. I got time. Let's get them done with. Yeah, I have time. I was gonna end it, but I'm like, fuck it. We had a fucked up start. We'll make it go long. Let's get it done with.
There's really no better place for my midday nap than under the shade of a nice big tree. The twittering of the little birds. It's like they're singing a lullaby just for me. Guy! Is that a dagger? Am I being ambushed?
Claude, why are you lazing about? You should be training.
Shamir! Was this your doing? Talk about unfriendly. Another inch and you would have sliced my handsome nose clean off my roguishly beautiful face.
But I didn't. Fortunately for you.
You know, if you wanted to give me a talking to, you could have done so with your words instead. That's how most people do the talking thing.
Conversation was not my intention.
Well, what then? A prank? That's not better. I thought we were under attack. I could have died from the shock.
Look closely at the dagger.
Is that... Right. There's a poor spider impaled on it.
A poisonous spider.
Venomous!
The tiniest bite from which can cause fever, headache, and relentless vomiting. Or worse.
Yikes. I guess this little guy is more vicious than he looks.
I noticed it descending towards your face.
Ah, so you saved me from a certain doom. Well, in that case, I'm sorry for questioning your motives. I promise to repay the favor someday.
I'll keep that in mind.
Wow, so that's what the greatest sniper of all the knights is capable of. Absolutely incredible.
Coolio.
Excuse me, Shamir?
What is it? Do you need something?
Yes. I was curious about the world beyond Fodlan.
Oh.
You came from somewhere outside Fodlan, right? I'm curious about your homeland, what kind of place it was. And I thought you might...
I will not.
Sorry?
There's no point in me telling you about it.
I see. All right, then.
Wait. You misunderstand. Hearing me tell stories about the things I've seen? What good is that? It's just my experience. If you want to know about the world, you need to experience it for yourself. Is what I meant to say.
Oh, that's what it was. That's... good.
How so?
I thought maybe you didn't like me.
Is that what you think? In your experience, do I seem to dislike you? If you can't determine something as simple as that, then you would gain nothing from the outside world.
Oh, I don't actually know. I'm not very good at reading people, I guess.
Clearly, he's not.
I'm right here.
I'm not that brave. I'm sorry.
Like I said,
I'll be
Ignatz
alone.
is just
I'll
a
be going now.
weaker, wimpier Ash.
Not brave enough to ask a simple question. Or does he just not care?
Why am I so off? Yesterday wasn't like this. Some days I just can't seem to hit anything.
Your mind, body, and technique are not synchronized. Find harmony between the three. You lack experience. You'll improve if you practice.
Now that you mention it, Shamir, how come I've never seen you train? Do you keep odd hours? Or are you just so good that you don't even need it anymore?
I am always training. Look here.
A dagger.
Watch.
Wow, nice throw. That was a long one. But does throwing knives at pillars really count as shooting practice?
Look closely.
Spider on wall.
A
Yeah,
centipede?
same shit.
You pierced it clean in half. How did you even see that?
I train everything. Eyes, speed, accuracy. Watch as the bird flies. Feel the wind. Recognize the distance between objects. Not all training requires a weapon. Integrate training into your daily routine.
My daily routine, huh?
Bugs must die.
That's great advice. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Very good. Just be cautious.
Who we gonna hang out with this time? Answer. It's all the filler. Gonna get them out of the way. Bam! Ignatz down. He crit Flame right in the face. Dropped like a sack
I'm
of
so
potatoes.
sorry. Are you hurt?
No, no need for concern. I'm quite alright.
Ignore the fact that half her face is missing.
Are you sure you're
He
alright?
definitely didn't accidentally full pile driver into
nothing
the
of the
floor. It crit snapping her second,
so
third vertebrae, killing
We
her
should go to the
instantly.
infirmary. Come on, I can take you there.
Come now.
Spine severed in half.
Quite alright. Look, I am perfectly fine now. See? Ignatz.
I guess he crit himself in the brain.
Are you... there?
Yes. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
I liked Ignatz at first. I'm
I
slowly getting more and more
understand
fed up with his bullshit.
Understand what?
Though I know little regarding affairs of the heart, even I can clearly see one's intent when they stare so much. I am sorry, but at the moment I am not looking for... well...
Oh, no. You misunderstood. I just...
You just what? What is it?
I'm just fascinated.
Ah, god damn
By
it.
you.
This is not how this works.
Fascinated. By me?
Yes. Your gaze, full of divine dignity. Your silhouette, as elegant as a statue. If Saint Sethlene herself were reborn, you would look no less wondrous than she.
I see.
Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Imagine being a
like that.
painter.
No, not at all. Tell me, what are your thoughts on Saint Sethlene exactly?
Well, from the few accounts I've heard, she was a beauty, and her kindness was inexhaustible.
Very good. As a reward, I shall not report your behavior to my brother. This time.
Yes, I'd be most grateful if you didn't. I can hardly imagine what Seth would do if he found out.
Well then, farewell. Perhaps we will have another chance to chat later.
She seemed awfully pleased, didn't she?
It's a really subtle side, but Flame likes teasing people. Really small part of her being, but I don't know. It's neat. I like Flame. Blaine is another one of those very basic, but actually feels like a real fucking person characters,
Don't mind the mess.
which is 100% more valid than the I am an anime trope. Bernadetta!
I'm not sure there's even enough room to breathe.
I haven't been tidying lately. I start to procrastinate when I'm busy.
Oh. Hey, how about I clean up for you?
Really? That would be amazing. So are you good at cleaning?
I love it. Actually, the messier a room is, the more determined I get
Like
to
this
conquer the
is
grudge.
not okay. This is unacceptable. I do not. I'm no more of this. I'd like this to get out of my face. How has Annette fucked it up? I knew it.
Annette? Oh no, my face. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry.
Why? Oh, okay. It's getting better. All right, we've run it back.
There was a big bug. So big.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Annette, do something. Wait, not magic. I don't want you to burn my room down. I'm so terrible.
What the fuck is going on right now? Hello, yes, I'd like to have my check, please. I'd like to go.
It was my
I
fault for
think
getting
I'm
you to
done
clean
with
up
my
mess.
meal, sir.
At any rate, you've made such a mess of my mess. Now I feel motivated to clean my own room. So that's kind of a positive outcome.
I guess that's one way to think of it.
You know, I really do admire your can-do attitude. Although it might be, too much. You don't want to overextend yourself. For one thing, you'll tire yourself out. Based on what I just saw, you might even get hurt.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I've been like this my whole life. I've never wanted to let anyone down. My parents, my uncle. So I always try to give it my all. And it's taken me this far, at least.
I guess so.
Yeah, but I don't like it getting more ridiculous.
But going all out to please others,
Like, this is like a
never thinking of
one-off thing. That's
yourself,
fine.
That's no way to live.
Bernadetta's entire character is literally this social link ad infinitum, and it gets old. This one was at least different. I'm still not even a crazy big fan of it, but it's okay.
Hilda, lovely as ever. I swear, when you're around, the sun shines brighter and everything sparkles.
Sylvain, you're looking superb as always.
Thank you. Are you going out today? If you do, then be careful. I'd hate to think you might hurt your foot again.
My foot? Oh, yes. You mean that time you helped me with the books? No need to worry. The foot's fine now. Even better than it was before.
I noticed, you know, since I'm always looking at cute girls, and you are one of the cuter ones, your foot was better during the battle. You were running all over, just a regular warrior princess, and less than a day after such a terrible injury.
My friends were depending on me, so I just had to fight through the pain.
Hilda, please don't lie to me. I knew your foot wasn't really hurt, but I returned your book.
Sylvain is so
Take it from a
done
guy
with
who
your
does his
shit.
fair share of pretending to be someone he's not. And I say this as a friend. You
God,
are a
I
terrible
love
liar.
Sylvain so
And those
fucking
books
much.
you left in your room for so long, teachers and classmates needed those. So stop lying, and maybe stop being quite as selfish too.
Oh my god,
You
Sylvain
saw
is
right
so
through me.
good.
Honestly, I'd completely forgotten that I still had those books. I really was going to return them. Did the librarian say anything to you?
Oh yeah, I got an earful of yelling and accusations meant for you.
Huh? Didn't you just say it was my fault?
Nah, I figured the librarian would feel better if they just let loose. No reason to make them wait for you.
And he's still a good
I'm
person.
so
Oh my lord.
sorry. You got a tongue lashing that should have been directed at me.
Tell you what, all will be forgiven if you promise 3 things. Stop lying, take responsibility, and fall madly
And he's still
in love with
Sylvain.
me.
That's a 3 out of 3 as a jackpot, baby.
I do love you, you know? I just wouldn't want you for a husband.
What? Why not?
Well, not to offend you, but I can't help but feel that your niceness is somehow shallow.
And she's not
My brother would
wrong!
probably
Ding,
cut
ding,
you into
ding!
pieces
There
the
it
moment
is!
he saw your face.
Your brother sounds, terrifying, actually.
We're losing the thread a bit here.
Evidently, you can see through my act. So, I'll just be straightforward about taking advantage of you.
Well, I'll take what I can get. Just don't go causing trouble for guys who aren't me.
It's a deal. Goodbye for now, Sylvain.
This is why there's no A rank. Like, Sylvain has like 3 A ranks total. Sylvain has the least A ranks I've seen in the game. Okay, he has 4, but you know what I mean. Ingrid, Mercedes, Felix, and Dorothy. He doesn't even have one of Annette. Annette's another one of his fucking classmates. Like, 2 of them are his classmates. Ingrid because he's known his whole life, and Mercedes because she is a saint. And I don't know why Dorothy and Felix. I mean, Dorothy could probably deal with the bullshit. If I'm gonna be frank, Dorothy Felix is probably... Or Dorothy Felix? Dorothea Sylvain's probably what I'm going for next. But I'm currently maxing Leonie Sylvain. I'm going through them in order.
Well, hello there, gorgeous. You're looking lovely today.
Which is why it made Mercedes' character that she got Sylvain to knock his shit off.
Work by yourself?
And then they made it
Allow me
work.
to help.
Ooh, that's good time, baby. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, hey, Leonie. Sorry, but I'm kind of in a hurry right now.
Hey! Get back here!
Whoa, no need to yell. Do you need something?
You chat up all the girls like that, don't you?
Yes.
What a terrible thing to say. I see a girl, I figure it would be rude just to pass her by without at least a wink. Or a nice word. But you knew that. So, I'm going to get going now. See you, Leonie.
Wait, now hold on. How come it's not rude for you to just pass me by?
Me? Pass who now?
Look at me. I'm a girl, you know.
God damn it, Sylvie.
Oh, I see. A girl. You're a girl. Huh. Sorry. I know it's true in theory, but it looks like my brain just didn't want to accept.
See, now this is how you do a dumb anime character, like tropey garbage. Like he's the he's the womanizer. This is his character arc.
I am ever so
They do
terribly
have
sorry
some
for
fun
being
bits
so
with
rude,
it
my
in the
lady.
early
How
C
can I ever
ranks,
make this up to you?
but
hang on.
during
back up.
some of
Don't
the
get the wrong
social
idea.
links and conversations,
Seriously,
they
I
get
feel
their
just
shit
dreadful
together
about
and they
how I
talk
acted.
seriously.
This is the first time
Also
I've
part
done
of the
anything
reason
like
why I'm
this.
only doing the Sylvain
Shocking
female
that
ones
I'm
because they're
capable
just
of such
jokes.
low
It's
behavior.
just comedy.
Even if you
It's like
are
Bernadetta
somewhat
is
crude,
only
I
supposed to be
mean,
comedy,
spirited girl,
but Sylvain is
that
both,
doesn't
and
excuse
Sylvain
my-
does it better.
What did you just call me?
Like there are a few characters that are a little too on the straight and narrow. Like
Can't believe I was so thoughtless.
Felix is very on the straight and narrow, but they played that for jokes by having him bounce off other characters, and that also works.
About this, you know.
In summary, Bernadetta sucks.
Ah, Linhard. Reading as studiously as ever, I see. Anything to do with crests?
Hello, Professor Hanneman. Actually, this book's about fishing.
I didn't realize you were interested in fishing. What an unexpected discovery. I had heard that you were only interested in crests, to the exclusion of all else. As it were, I had rather thought I could train you as my successor, should we get to know one another better.
I'm sorry to betray your expectations. Truth be told, I've been thinking of giving up on my crest research.
What? Whatever for? Don't tell me you believe fishing to be a more worthwhile pursuit.
No, it's nothing to do with fishing. I adore the subject of crests. But to study them, you have to consult the people who bear them, right? I just don't have the energy for that.
It is an unavoidable hardship, I admit, but the satisfaction of making a real breakthrough is second to none.
I'm sure the satisfaction of catching a fish is pretty great too.
Consider this, child. Luring fish from the depths pales in comparison to untangling the mysteries of a quest. Why? It all comes down to purpose. Purpose, I say.
Calm down. I get it. Really.
Evidently, you do not. You must have something to work toward in life. The ultimate goal of fishing is to eat the fish. The goal of solving the mysteries of crests is, well, you must find that for yourself. What do you hope to uncover once everything is finally explained? What motivates you to keep digging deeper?
I had never thought about it like that. Perhaps if I did have a goal, I might share your enthusiasm on the subject.
Immediately, the next question would be, what is Hanneman's goal? But that's probably gotta be B rank. Probably saving that for the sick lore to drop it down your chest and face. Lore nuggets.
You've been an enormous help.
Also, it's very
Thanks so
comedic
much.
that all of the Sylvain social links happen before the time skip. Like, they're completely superficial and vain and mean
Some
nothing.
more supplies that just arrived for the infirmary. Oh, were there
Because once
more?
Sylvain starts getting his shit together and
all.
war happens, he talks to a lot less people.
But there might be more coming.
Which is where
Well, I
logistically
just
he
got the
would
boys to
get
bring in the
himself
heavy
back
bags.
together, you know?
Looks like we can't fit all of it without some rearranging, though. You know, if you'd arrived earlier, you could have helped me tidy up. My apologies. I don't really need your apologies. I need your help. Oh, okay. How can I help? How can you help? I said tidy up, didn't
God,
I?
Hildy, you're such a
See the
bitch.
shelves there? See if you can clear out some space and tuck away the bandages. I can try.
He's gonna fuck it up. She's gonna fuck it up. She gone and fucked it up.
Hey, careful, Marianne.
Okay,
There's
she
some strong stuff in
partially,
those bottles.
she's getting there. It's a work in progress.
No, look, just leave the bandages for now and move the bottles from the shelf. I can do that. Now the bandages fell. No.
Like almost all of these are. Hilda tries to get someone else to do something for her.
Sorry that I was no help.
They either do it exemplary or they fuck it up so bad she does it herself.
You want me to get you pastries? I guess I can.
It's getting a little old because they're all the same thing.
You're
I mean, some of the finer details may change, but Hilda has two
such
settings.
an odd mix. I practically have no choice but to take over for you. You're right.
Hilda's also lowering down the tier list. That's why we're getting her out of the way first.
What are you writing there, Hilda? Wait, let me guess. You're replying to one of your
See, this
brother's
one's
letters,
not
right?
that, and that's interesting.
Of course. It's a pain, but I make sure to always send him a response. Otherwise, he'll worry. It's much easier than when we lived together. A few letters here and there are a small price to pay for this peaceful, brother-free environment.
Starting
Well,
to think
that's a
your
fine thing to
brother's
do
not
regardless
even a
of your
real
reasons.
person, Hilda.
As for me, it's been far too long since I've written to my parents.
Oh, I thought your father had died.
Not quite. He's still alive and kicking, as far as I know. The late Duke who died in an accident was my uncle.
I see.
I actually don't
do
even
recall
know
you
what
mentioning that your
Marianne's
mother was
religion
born into a
thing
reading
is.
family.
I mean, she just
What's your
prays to
father
the
like,
goddess,
if
but
you
a
don't mind
lot of the
asking?
characters do that. I haven't really
He's quite
seen
the
much of it.
extravagant character. When I was a kid, he used to tie me to a horse and drag me around.
Excuse me?
In all fairness, I was quite a little brat. The horse thing sounds worse than it is. There's sort of a trick to it.
A trick I hope I never need to learn. Your mother didn't step in and make him stop?
Gods no, she'd just laugh right along with him. If my father is extravagant, my mother's more like a warrior goddess, or...
See,
maybe
Claude has a
demon
fun
queen.
upbringing. As long as it's in
One time,
moderation
got into
and
an
done
argument
right.
with my combat instructor and wound up in a full-on fist fight with the guy. What's more, she won. My instructor was a mighty warrior, undefeated in 100 battles, but even he was no match for her.
Is it fucking Nadir, like I said?
Your mother is a
Because
lady of nobility.
I know Nadir has
True,
to do
but she was
something
the
with
kind of
him.
woman to elope
And that's
with
the
the man
only
she loved and
Almiran
throw
we've
it
ever
all
seen
away.
that's
Not
named
your average duchess at
that
all.
is undefeated. It has to be Nadir.
I like that.
I thought Nadir would be like his
So
father or
romantic.
something, but
Imagine
his teacher also
abandoning
makes
your
sense.
family forever to be with the one you love. Not everyone can do that.
It's not a question of can, it's a question of will. Even someone like you who generally despises effort would pull out all the stops for something you really care about. Isn't that right?
Excuse me? I put in plenty of effort.
Hey, that was a compliment. Anyhow, I look forward to the day when something inspires you to try your absolute hardest. It will be something to behold.
Mission accomplished. Friendship. See, that one was a good social link. We got a lot of... That was more so Hilda there, like Hilda being there just for Claude to exposition dump a little bit. But that one was better. Hilda did something that wasn't being a bitch. Ignat's probably my next least favorite.
Who's there?
Oh, hey, Ignatz.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Jabari is now playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were training out here.
I sometimes come here to practice by myself. It's more like a real battlefield, you know? Shooting the targets in the yard lets you train your aim and all, but the tension just isn't the same.
You're right. A real battlefield feels quite different. But if that's the atmosphere you want, I feel even more like I'm intruding.
Oh, knock it off. You're already here. May as well stick around while I catch my breath.
Ah, okay, sorry. Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
You know you've said you're sorry about a dozen times since you got here.
Oh, I'm
I used to be like that, I'll be frank. I
It's
used to be
fine.
the I said sorry a
guess it's part of your
shitload,
charm.
but then like
Hey,
it's
what's that
fighting
pile of
the desire
Oh,
to
did you come here to
not
paint?
say I'm sorry
I
when
remember now.
when they said
Someone
you said I'm
you're
sorry
a
too many
great
times.
artist. You paint a lot, right?
Yes. Yes.
I apologize
When I
is
have
a
the
very
time, that
snarky
is.
way to come back
I
to
enjoy
that though.
painting. It helps me relax.
Oh, well, that could be your thing.
Or even better yet, I accept or is thank you for accepting my
What do you mean?
apology.
Last time
So
we talked
shit
about
like that.
it,
Be
you said you
snarky
didn't
with it.
have
Be
a thing
cheeky.
you were really amazing at. But if you like painting so much, it must be a
Thank
skill
you,
you're
thank
looking
you
to
for your
master.
acceptance or some shit.
My paintings are nothing but a hobby. Besides, I'm not that good. I never took art lessons. When I was little, I drew a picture for a young girl. The picture made her so happy that I decided to keep at it. That's how it started.
So you're practicing your art to make other people
That really
happy?
is how you really kind
that
of set down
Oh,
your
no,
goal.
that's an
Some
overstatement.
really small moment that
must
sticks
insist
with
again,
you.
it's just a hobby.
That actually happened to me
Even if
once
I were
when
to
I was
become a
young.
master artist, it
I
wouldn't be
really
a
want to
useful
become an
skill.
entertainer.
Aren't you from a merchant family employed by the nobles? I think it would be really useful there.
I'm not inheriting the business. My brother is. My father said that I'm to become a knight. So my art won't do anyone any good. At all. Ever.
Oh, Ignatz.
But, something like that did happen with me. Way back when I was in elementary school, I was making a big joke, a big scene busting joke, because it was like a group table-wide project. And I remember I made the bit just because I was screwing around with some friends, and it escalated to involve the whole table. I made it one joke, and the whole table started laughing. And then my best friend at the time said, "Man, you're a class clown." And normally that's more of like a jaded insult, or at least a jab, but that genuinely got me to smile wholeheartedly, and that really did help me set down on and get into my mind. I do genuinely enjoy making people smile and feel good and have a good time, even if it's in my own really specialized kind of method. So that's what originally wanted me to start being an entertainer, and I've always batted around multiple ideas. Like, I wanted to play an instrument, I wanted to be a voice actor. I never really wanted to be an explicit, like, actor, or something like that, but...
Marion,
I do have my moments.
Please accept my apologies for my behavior yesterday.
I do like actually providing. I do genuinely want to
Asking you
make
about your
people
family
happy.
Like that was pretty insensitive of me.
That's what
No
I
matter how
started this
curious
off
I
for.
am, that's no way to treat
You know,
someone.
money
I'm
is,
sorry.
on the side. If you guys, slip me a little couple $100,000, under the door, I'm not going to complain, but...
Not to people, anyway.
If not people, then with who? Unpeople? Non-people?
Well, yes. I'm much more comfortable talking to anyone who isn't a person.
I was actually joking,
Are
but
you guys
now I'm
not real
mystified.
people?
Who is it you like to talk to?
Dorte the horse.
Dorty!
Ah, of course. Good old Dorte. And does he understand what you tell him?
We understand each
tortilla.
other. He tells me when he's sleepy, or when his stomach hurts, or if his nose itches.
Sounds like a complainer that...
Put her on a
Dorte.
horse.
But let's
Make her
table
a
this
holy
fascinating
knight.
discussion for just a moment.
Dorty.
Now that we've gotten in some small talk, I'd like to know what you're hiding. You are hiding
Dort.
something, right? Your lineage, perhaps?
Dort the horse.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If it's all just idle
I
gossip,
identify
that's fine,
myself as not being a person who
something silly
actually
like, "My
exists.
ancestors were
My
cursed,
social
therefore
security
I'm
number
cursed."
was canceled,
You
and
should
I no
know that I
longer
won't
live in a
accept that
society.
nonsense. That sort of thinking is stupid, and that's all there is to it. Say your ancestors were thieves. Does that make you a thief, even if you've never stolen a thing? Of course not.
But people have burdens to bear from the moment they're born. My burdens are so big that I'm sorry, I can't discuss this anymore.
People certainly are born with burdens. She's right about that. But Marianne, don't you know that you can choose not to carry them?
You literally can just fuck off. People do realize this, right? Parents, wrestles, you can just go and just leave. It'd be hell, but objectively, you can just go, and they kind of have to accept that. Final one for today. Oh, people are slamming shit. No, fucking
Raphael,
fantastic. Time to mute the
this
mic.
scene, why is it oddly familiar?
It's almost like this stuff is drawn to me whenever I'm in town. I'm just happy I can use my muscles to help out around here.
I think that was actually the wind slamming a door. I thought people were mad. No, we're actually fine.
I've heard that proper knights always help those in need. Isn't that right?
Well, you're not wrong, but I think most people would consider that only a small part of a knight's duty. A knight's main function is to fight and defend, don't you think? That said, I'll agree that helping anyone and everyone who needs it makes you a remarkably virtuous person, which is even better.
If someone virtuous becomes a knight, they'll be a virtuous knight, right? That's about as proper as you can get.
Yes, I suppose so. I, for one, would certainly look for virtue in any knight that I recruit.
Someone is playing
So
with
you're
my
saying
dog
I'm the type
outside right
of
now. I
knight
hear
you
that
wanna
squeaky toy
hire
going
for
on
House
outside.
Regan?
It's also loud as hell.
If I somehow actually manage to become the head of my house, that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
mute the
can't
mic.
see
They're
my
they're
future,
playing
but
right
you
outside
have
my
word
window.
that I'll do all I can to help make your dream a reality. That is, if you're actually able to let somebody help you out rather than helping out the whole world by yourself.
I'm not gonna stop helping others, but you can do me all the favors you want. All this talk of being proper is making me hungry. For my first favor, why don't you bring me a snack?
So in summary, Raphael is a wholesome boy, but is also a hungry boy. That right there is where we're gonna have to call it for today. Pretty fucking fantastic amount of content we got done today. That was like 2 full months, as well as like an hour and a half of just content of socialing. Okay. With all the distractions and be right backing and the hour and like 40 minutes break I had to take, that is now actually all for today. So I shut the fuck up sign. I'm not done yet. I hope y'all have enjoyed. I hope I shut the fuck up Weevil. I'm not done yet. Hope y'all have enjoyed. And peace.